Yo, yo, what's up with it? What's up? All right, we back again with another reading. I know this is a Wednesday, so we are just, it's kind of random to even be asking this question on a Wednesday, but I was like, well, might as well. Plus, I did it on my other channel. I did it on my picket card channel. So they was like, I need this in the all signs. I was like, yeah, this does sound like a good idea, huh? But also, I got a different topic, some topics I know for sure nobody's ever done. Um, and I'm gonna post them. Well, I'm gonna do it in a live form, but I'm also gonna do it in a picket card form. So that's gonna be exciting. You'll see it shortly. Nope, not made for kids. For sure, not made for kids. Oh, you download it. That's crazy. Oh, I'm sure. No, I did it. I did do it. What's up, y'all? Nah, see, that's what's tripping. I didn't save it. See, okay. I was about to mess that all up. What's up, y'all? You said I almost dropped my phone. How fast you click, huh? Are we going backwards? I don't know. I gotta check. I'm doing well. What's up there, Cashley? I'm doing great. What's up, Black Rocky? NYC Marine. AT Lee. All right, let's see. Let me see. I think, hey, Tracy Trace, Kimberly. Hello. Let me look and see. We got who else we got? I see somebody else in there. I think I just missed the Sun. Oh, Sun Psychic. What's up there? All right. What was I looking for? Oh, backwards. Did we go forward or backwards? What was that last one? The last one was the current feelings, and that was, let's look and see. Was that my birthday? 9 days ago? No, that wasn't. Pisces next door. Let's see. I forgot people would wish me happy birthday. I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what was it though? Because it doesn't have any timestamps. I just see a bunch of happy birthdays. I got distracted for a second. Oh, goodness. Capricorn. Oh no, we went back. We went forward last time, so we going backwards. Yeah, we going backwards. Yeah, we going backwards. Hey, we going backwards. Okay, so anyway, let's just get started. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so let's see what's gonna be on their thoughts during this time, because this also make a difference. So let me see. Let me quick. That doggy style. Ha ha ha. The karmic lover is driving me insane. So maybe y'all are dealing with somebody who has another partner or was like maybe in another connection, or they could just maybe not like the romantic landscape at this time. So let's see. The next time y'all gonna get some, probably gonna be doggy style for some of y'all. And it's somebody who some of y'all, maybe somebody you guys feel like you have a karmic connection with. Because when I split the deck, I was seeing the strength in reverse, and I seen and what was it? The strength in reverse, and maybe the page of cups. Somebody who plays games. All right, but it says you're the plug, nobody can do it like you. So this is probably somebody who's stuck on y'all at this time, or somebody you guys are stuck on. I got the star, I got yes, the strength. So it could be somebody you guys are trying to renew the connection between. But anyway, during this time, so with the star and the strength, because we're gonna look at where you're gonna be at during this time, where you'll be at, the world in reverse. So probably in a stagnant period, maybe you're not seeing any other options or any other opportunities, or not feeling like the opportunities you want right now exist because we got the moon here. We got the moon in the world. All right. So you may not even know that this, if this is like a newer person, you may not even be aware that this is an opportunity for it to happen. So this may be somebody who you guys can't even read their feelings about. We got Seven of Cups here. You may feel like this person either treats you like an option, or you'll feel like this person maybe blows smoke up your ass at times, or like sells you dreams. Maybe you even feel like this is not even possible to happen with this person for some of y'all. Like this may be a big deal. We got the High Priestess and the Temperance. Like you may look at this person as either out of your league, like nobody you've ever encountered. Let's say that. Let's not say out of your league. Let's say it's you may have felt like it's somebody you guys haven't encountered, or you may feel like this is just somebody who's meant to be in your life if it's a person that you're already dealing with. So this could be an opportunity to heal whatever bond y'all may have. So some of y'all they got blonder hair or like a yellowish browner hair, reddish. It's like blonde, reddish, browner. I don't really get black. Well, High Priest is here, so it's black hair. All right, so there's some black hair there. So that's not going to be super helpful. But they got all the grades of hair. It's somebody who likes to go back and forth with y'all. They may have an athletic body. If this is not somebody who's like active, then this is just somebody who like when they're around, there's a lot of peace, there's a lot of harmony, there's a lot of like the vibes just feel good. You guys can get comfortable and get right back to whatever y'all were doing. So if it's a past person, it doesn't feel like anything is off beat with y'all. What just happens is maybe there's drinking. Either you guys are overindulging, maybe you guys are drinking, smoking, or you guys are having some type of experience that like awakens your emotions during this time. So you'll probably be dealing with somebody you already dealt with, or you're going to be dealing with somebody who you weren't even aware was around at the time. So it's an opportunity that you didn't even know could possibly happen. Because if it's a newer person, it's somebody who you guys are going to get along with, and you're like, wow, I didn't realize that we would vibe this hard. You're like, damn, this person, and it's a big deal to you because this is somebody who you guys will find very attractive. Most likely, it's somebody who takes care of their body. You know what I mean? So this may be why they like you, because the world reverse can also mean that some of y'all have lost weight, or there's like some type of change to your body. I did say the star, so you guys could have been working out. You guys could be, I don't know, doing something because temperance sometimes can be like fasting, dieting. Maybe you got medical procedures. Maybe you're just in another environment where like your features are appreciated. You know what I mean? Like sometimes in your home state, maybe, or your home city, or your hometown, or your job, or wherever you be at, certain environments just don't be conducive to what you're trying to do. If you want a relationship or if you want a sexual experience, some environments just ain't fit for you to be there. You know what I mean? So this is one of those environments that like actually shows you that you belong in this area, or what is one of these experiences. So like if you guys are out like in the world somewhere, or like traveling or somewhere foreign because of the temperance in the world and the moon, this would be somebody who maybe acts like a guide. You know what I mean? You may tag along with them. You guys may meet up somewhere because the Seven of Cups could be like a bar, but it could be anywhere where there's maybe like drinking, socializing. It could be like a lot of stuff going on. So maybe even like a familiar, I won't say a familiar event. So it's a familiar event that's heard of. So you guys may encounter this person because some of y'all, it can really just be like this person was like that once in a lifetime opportunity. I'd never planned this to happen because I get a vibe of that being the opportunity. And then others of y'all is just somebody who you guys have already been with before, or it's somebody who's like been around y'all before, but y'all just never opened up. Y'all never expressed yourselves before. And so with the tempers here, it could be drinks that are involved that get you guys to open up and get you guys closer to each other, or there's travel or some type of like grandiose experience. And it's a grandiose experience. It's not just a run of the mill. I come by, we watch Netflix and chill, we maybe drink, or I make a meal. It's bigger than that. Maybe if that's big to you, then it could be that big. It could be like that, but it's going to be a grand experience. So whatever for you would be a grand experience and one of those memorable experiences, that's what this will be. This will be a memorable experience because for y'all, it's going to increase your self-worth, give you more peace, bring you back to self. This it seems like it's somebody who like it's going to be a big deal to y'all. You know what I mean? So you guys may feel a lot more confident. You know what I mean? You know how when y'all get your pipes clean, you be like, "Woo, I feel light again." You know what I mean? So it's one of those. So they could be lighter skin. Some of y'all, and then others of y'all got like an almondy skin. So I mean, I guess you can call it white, but it could also be like a lighter skin, like maybe Hispanic, maybe Asian, maybe, or it could be darker. But like I get browner, blonde. So let's say they're a little browner than you, or a little tanner than you for some of you. But I get like tanner complexion. Then I got really dark though. Now I'm looking at this one person in the Seven of Cups. Got a really dark person. So some of y'all may start off with like sending pictures, reels, TikTok, something to kind of like engage each other. You know what I mean? Because it's like I said, it's somebody who likes to go back and forth. So usually with the Five of Wands, it's usually like joking, playing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be like maybe we went bowling or did something competitive, so that way it kind of like gets tension going between us. It could something else could be like the gym. It could be like yoga or what do they call it? Pilates, or maybe bike ride. Maybe you guys get a part of like, they be having like these hiking groups and shit like that. I don't know. It could be any of these. Some of y'all could just be outdoors too, where you guys are like, but it's an encounter where you're gonna be running into them and you don't really plan it to happen. They just do a great job of like selling you some bullshit, or you do a great job of selling them some bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just like it really ain't even bullshit. It's just that they really enjoy being around you. You like being around them, they like being around you. It's all of that. You know what I mean? You said, so I need to move to Texas or Carolina so they can appreciate my thickness. Yeah. You may go somewhere like sometimes the foreign lands like Jamaica, Costa Rica, all those places, they be liking thicker women too. And down south for sure, you know what I mean? So yeah, people be liking it. You just might be in the wrong area. You know what I mean? Like I think about when my homeboy. So when I first started going to the gym with my homeboy, like that was the currency. They was always hitting on him because he was chopped. He was chopped up. You know what I mean? Now chopped today means he was looking terrible, but he was like choppy, like arms, body, abs, and he was like 6'1". You know what I mean? So he's like cut up. He was chopped up. So in the gym, that's the currency. In that environment, that's what they would respect, and that would be the admiration that you would get from those type of people. But maybe at work, or like let's say it's you're a scientist or a computer, what you call software engineer, then those people would probably like your intelligence more than maybe your beauty. You know what I mean? So it's just the environment that you're in. Some of y'all are gonna be in a different environment and you're gonna be looking like the best choice, best option. And this is gonna be somebody who's gonna be laying it on you the whole time. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who tries to either get you guys to drink or get you guys to like have fun or do something that you guys normally wouldn't do just to kind of get you to open up more. And then for real, I really kind of feel like you guys may do this on a regular or like kind of keep it hidden, secretive. So I don't know, because the moon is here in the high priestess. It usually means secret. Shh. So this may mean that either they're seeing other people or you guys are seeing other people or something along the line. Sometimes the high priestess could be just status. It could just be like maybe taboo in a way because of the moon here too. So it looked like a secretive affair for y'all or just like not in the eyes of others. All right. So anyway, it could be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Leo. All right, could be one of those signs. Don't gotta be. Okay, so let's see Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius. Let me see. What's gonna be on their mind during this time? So be on their mind during this time. The next time you're gonna get some runner energy. I run when it gets real. Oh, okay. First thing I was thinking is a physically fit body, a runner, like a runner's athletic body. The distance between us kills me. All right, and wet dreams about you. So, all right, cool. So this is somebody who already is fantasizing about you guys or thinking about you guys. So maybe this is somebody you guys are having a connection with where they're like in that what do you call it, like a runner chaser dynamic, or they're in that like avoidant dynamic at this point. So y'all may be dealing with somebody like that who like when their feelings get intense or when their feelings get involved and they get out. It could be this, or like I said, some of y'all is going to be somebody who's like a runner's athletic body. That's the first thing I thought when I seen runner's energy, because I was thinking runner's high. So this may be somebody who either gets high or somebody who like when they're around, there's a feeling of like bliss, euphoria, excitement. I can't contain myself. You either do this for them or they do this for you. Because it's somebody who says the distance between us kills me. But I was thinking some of y'all could be long distance, but also the distance between us kills me. Like even if it's not a past person, it's a person who feels like we haven't connected in a way that I want to connect. So they could just be wet dreaming about you. Because normally, if these are men that we're talking about, I mean, with women, I don't know if it works the same way. But usually with men, we're not fantasizing about somebody we already had. It's only if we haven't had you in a while, then yeah. So if you're somebody you haven't had in a while, then yeah, they're fantasizing about you. But usually this is like somebody who fantasizes about you is usually newer lovers, usually, you know what I mean, or people who haven't, like I said, haven't seen you in a long time or had that experience with you in a long time. But possibly somebody who stays at a distance or whatnot. We got the sun in reverse. So it's gonna be somebody you guys won't want to like express that you're happy. You'll probably just pretend that you guys don't want this person to be around. They may suppress it. So this may be a time where you guys are suppressing how excited you are to see this person, or they're suppressing how excited they are to see you. So with the sun here, it could be like usually it's like midday time. So let's say 11 to 2 p.m. That's a daytime for y'all. But it don't gotta be that time. It could just be like maybe when the sun's about to go down, or it could be like early dawn. You know what I mean? Like early morning. You know what I mean? I kind of get like an early morning vibe. Like I said, this may be like a runner or an active person. You know what I mean? So this maybe you guys run into this person. Hey there, what's up, Devonly? All right, let me see. We got Page, so it's a Knight of Cups. We got so it's what Pisces, we got Sag, we got Aries, we got Libra, we got Taurus, we got Sag, Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, and we're a Gemini. Okay, so next time y'all gonna get some. It's going to be on your appearance, the way that you guys are dressed, also the way that you guys are like carrying on. So you guys may be a little bit more, either this person's going to be extremely generous or extremely, let's say, romantic, charming, charismatic this day, or you're going to be this way. So they may come with gift in hand, or they may come with something that like would appeal to you, to your eyes, to your senses. Maybe it's food, maybe it's drink, or it's going to be the way they're dressed. You know what I mean? Or the way you're dressed, because it's somebody who's afraid to approach y'all with the nine of wands. So either if it's a newer person, it's a person who you guys have not drawn, like gone, haven't crossed a certain threshold with just yet. They're afraid to, but you guys may be in close proximity, and that's where the conversation will start. So this is gonna be somebody who's gonna probably try to win you guys over by either being overly affectionate or being overly like expressive, like telling you, like wearing their heart and sleeve, just telling you everything they've always wanted to tell you. All right. So let me see. Do we have any travel there? I do not see travel. It's somebody who you guys are comfortable with already. We got the world here too in reverse. So it's somebody you guys are comfortable with already or have been around before. That's what I'm feeling like, especially with the four swords in reverse and the four wands in reverse. Some of y'all could be a one night stand. Again, some of you. And then others of y'all is somebody who like comes and goes in a way. You know what I mean? But they like each time they come around, they either bring gifts or they're really like charming, sweet, maybe really huggy, kissy. They like make it an experience, almost like Pisces, but a little bit different. They make it an experience. So they bring something that like almost I would say some of y'all dulls the senses or numbs the senses at times. So it could be like weed, alcohol, I don't know, cocaine. I don't know if yeah, that numbs it. Could be anything, pill, who knows? I don't know. It don't even gotta be a numbing thing. It could just be that like maybe the way that they talk, because it could be the way that they also communicate. They may have like a very pleasant voice or a really charming voice. Some of y'all is maybe a singer or something or a poet or like this person can put words together. They're very convincing and very persuasive. Or the pattern's going to go in the other way where you're very convincing, very persuasive that day. And it's the way that you're dressed and it's the way that you're coming off and expressing yourself that's going to turn this person on if it's you that's doing this. But otherwise, it's going to be them. Because if it's them, they're going to be like worshiping you or like really gassing you up and flirting with you, flattering you. Like you're really gonna feel like you're on top cloud nine. You're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, this may be, like I said, your appearance has probably changed with the Knight of Cups. It usually means that you fit an aesthetic that they look for. So it could be, even if it's a partner that you already been dealing with, they maybe see you post and you're wearing the dress that they like, the skirt that they like, you're wearing the pants, the sweats that they like, the shirts that they like. Your arms look good, your shoulders look right, your back looks good. It's something because usually with the Knight of Cups, has to do around with your appearance and usually superficialities. So it could be like the way you smell. It could be, I don't know, way you said something. You could have said something that was like vaguely sexual or it's like vaguely romantic or something that warmed their heart. And it goes from there. Because on this day, when it happens for y'all, it's going to be on a day when you guys are feeling like sharing love, you know what I mean? And like maybe having sexual frustration or pent up. So that may be why it happens. Or this person that has sexual frustration and is pent up and like they just said, it's almost like that because the nine of wands mean is reaching a tipping point. So either you're frustrated and you haven't had sex, or you're frustrated and this person is trying to use sex to like calm you down in a way, or to like soothe you, or to try to get closer to y'all. Some of y'all it's to try to be like that. But I get a conversation where you guys are like alone talking. There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to get to know this person. So if this may be somebody you guys idolize, or this is somebody who's like idolize you, one of the two. It's either which way. But if it's you that idolize this person, then you may be the one that's doing more of the like kissing up and the hugging and the gift giving and being more generous and more persuasive, like really pouring it on. And if it's them that's being that way, then they're going to be exercising that pattern of really pulling it on. They're going to be opening up the lines of communication. They're going to be doing more of the talking. They're going to be doing the one trying to set the date or set the plans because we got the four of wands, which means that we usually try to meet at a mutual location. So this may be like where you guys go somewhere regularly. Like let's say that you go to the park to walk your dog regularly. You go to, I don't know, maybe you guys, this can be like your apartment building if you guys live in an apartment building, but maybe it's not your neighborhood because it would have been the Three of Pentacles, but it's somebody who you guys are used to because we got the world in reverse. It's somebody who you guys are used to. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys aren't talking because of the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse, but there's going to be them just reaching out to talk to y'all again because you fit some type of aesthetic that they were looking for. Maybe you just fit like the bill for what they want to do right now. What's up there, Miracle? See Mac, you know what I'm saying? It could just be that you just fit in the vibe for what they want right now. You know what I mean? So maybe there's a date that's involved. That could be possibly what it is. You may spend some money, they may spend some money. There's going to be generosity that's going to happen in order for this to happen. And generosity sometimes could just be like maybe you're moody, maybe you're mopey, maybe you're sick that day, maybe or maybe they're sick that day and you kind of show up and look out. Like because Queen of Pentacles could be like taking care of somebody or somebody who's in need. It's somebody for some of y'all, somebody who made you either feel unwanted or somebody who you made feel unwanted. And now they've gotten the glow. So it's one of the two. It's going that way. I'm kind of picking that vibe up. Yeah. Not sure. Somebody has a nice body, yo. I'm telling y'all. They may have six packs, some of y'all, or they just like have a very strong body, like a very strong, or no, let's not say that. Let's say toned, because it may not be like strong, but it may be toned or fit. I get fit. So I told y'all most of y'all is like a runner's athletic. And it's maybe somebody whose lap y'all be sitting on, or they like when you sit on their lap, or I mean, or you sit on, wait, I said it right. I said somebody whose lap you sit on, or this is somebody who likes when you sit on their lap. Yeah, same thing. It's the same thing. I don't know why it was so difficult to even like kind of put that up. Um, yeah, they're gonna organize this. They're gonna plan this all out pretty much. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be able to persuade you to go along with it too. So that's the thing. So whoever says is really charming, Prince Charming or Princess Charming, whoever it is, you know what I mean? You're saying the right things. They're saying the right things. They're hitting all the right buttons. And it should be enough for like a one night stand for some of y'all. So maybe there's like a hotel or there's a room where you guys go back to each other's house, your house, their house, something. Some of y'all feel like it's somebody who's already been to your house with this Queen of Pentacles and this four of Wands. Feels like they've already been to your house or is like familiar or like recognizes your house. So maybe they know that you stay there. Like, oh, I know that house. You know what I mean? They don't know it, but they know like maybe they know the area, the neighborhood. It could even be that. All right. Yeah. It's somebody who's superficial though or vain, very into their appearance, and they're only into like very attractive partners too. So if it's your partner already, because the Knight of Cups is a karmic lover, if it's your partner already, it's your partner just trying to warm up to get some. So, and if it's not a partner, then it's a karmic partner or somebody who resembles a pattern of behavior that you've already experienced, which is just sexual. Because some of y'all it's just like a one night stand or a connection that's short term or fling, you know what I mean? It hasn't gone past a certain point. Y'all could be dealing with somebody who's really self-obsessed, especially with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who really focuses on themselves. They don't really think too much about the needs of others. You know what I mean? Because they're like, I'm the only, I take care of me. I'm focused on me. Or this would be in a time where you're acting that way, and that's when this person warms up to you because you guys may feel, let's say, unwanted by others, or you may really just be keeping to yourself, and this is the only person that can like open you up, warm you up, charm you, get your heart fluttering. You know what I mean? Somebody else that past person, but in others of y'all, if it's a newer person, they do the same shit that that past person would have did. That gets the flutter going. You're like, oh my gosh, I know this feeling. Yeah, I got you. All right. So anyway, it could be a Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Libra, Sag, Libra, Gemini. That's all signs, ain't it? Libra, Pisces. Okay, I guess let's say Cancer. Did I say Scorpio? No, Cancer, Virgo, nope, Sag, nope. Okay, yeah, so it's almost every sign but Scorpio, so that's cool. All right, so I guess during Scorpio season, y'all just ain't gonna be doing nothing. So let's see, Capricorn. All right, what's up there, Norms? Oh, you love this? You love the new setup? We in a new spot too. Love, Shauna. Hey, April Crystal. All right, so Capricorn, let's gonna see what's on their mind. The next time you're gonna get some. What's on their mind? What's on their mind? Let me see. Um, ooh, damn. I said I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. You're the plug. Nobody can do it. So this is somebody who likes y'all sex. So this must be somebody you guys have already had. It says again, but if it's a newer person, I'll read it like it's a newer person too. And then it says I want your address in my GPS. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who knows where you live, and then others of y'all is maybe somebody who wants to know where you live. You know what I mean? So they want to be able to come to wherever you guys are at this time. Yep. Let's use this other tarot. Let me see. So the next time you guys gonna get some, where will you be? How will you be? Nah, it wasn't ashy. Actually, none of these is really ashy. I'm doing a great job today of reading them. They're not really ashy. Let me see. All right. Ooh, bam. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. So what will you be doing? You guys won't even be pressed for sex. That's what's going on. At this time, you guys won't even be pressed for sex. You guys may be like not even focused on it. Eight of Wands. You're not even gonna expect it. Y'all not even gonna expect the four swords. Y'all just be chilling. Some of y'all abstaining because the four swords is there. Nine of Pentacles. You guys may not even like want to be entertained. That might be why it's happening because the Emperor is somebody who's coming along. You guys got a Virgo, Libra, Taurus, a Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, or a Sag, Pisces. I mean Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn. So some of y'all is maybe an older person or a person who's like really dependent on you to like make the first move. So some of y'all is that. It's somebody who's like dependent on y'all to make the first move. But I really kind of feel like y'all not really pressed about the situation, pressed about like having the experience with this Ten of Wands in reverse. Or is it somebody who's not really pressed about having the experience? You know what I mean? Somebody if they're not pressed about it, it's because this person doesn't want to seem like they're too interested. They don't want to seem like they're too excited to have it happen. You know what I mean? So we got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to go out of their way for y'all, or you're going to go out of your way for somebody. This situation really means that somebody went out of their way to make this happen. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So they either did something that was useful for you, or they, like I said, they did a lot for you. It's somebody who doesn't want to seem pressed, but is pressed. They feel pressured to perform, or this is going to be somebody who you guys will feel pressured to perform for. You know what I mean? One of the two. But I get this being somebody who has like maybe an accent or has a like a tone to them, a certain way that they talk. It could be like a yeah, it's like an accent or like a dialect or something, maybe a slang or some shit like that. Right. Somebody who does a lot of laying around. Like you guys maybe just be chilling. This experience may be like y'all just chilling. Y'all be dressed down with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands. It's not really a stressful situation. It's just that this person really wanted this. So like they're doing more than what they would normally do to make this situation happen between y'all. You know what I mean? And usually with the Knight of Wands, I mean with the Nine of Wands, I mean the Eight of Wands in reverse, it means there's miscommunication between y'all, especially with the Four of Swords. If somebody wants to, so they're gonna reach out. You don't even expect this. You're just chilling. You're just probably laying in the bed, laying on the couch, Netflix and snacking. I don't know. You're just some of y'all just abstaining. You could be doing anything. You just be abstaining. They're gonna do it. So this is the Emperor, meaning that this is gonna be somebody who's either gonna conquer the situation or somebody who you're gonna conquer in this situation. So it's normally somebody who's a very dominant figure, but this again, this may be more geared towards what you want. This person, like I said, I feel like this person's going to be trying to please y'all for the most part, or it could go in the other direction. You could be wanting to please them. Whatever way you want to do it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just saying it's just what the energy of it is happening around here. So this would be a low maintenance experience. So there may not be no dates. Like there may be travel, but like it may not be nothing that you guys really like. Like maybe they do it all. You know what I mean? Maybe they take you out to the restaurant. Maybe they drive you there. Maybe they, you know what I mean? Like they may kind of like carry the whole situation so that this happens, or you're going to carry the whole situation so that this happens. Because the emperor is here, which means that somebody has the authority, you know what I mean? And somebody's a subordinate in this situation. So, but this is somebody who doesn't want to seem like they're super pressed, but they're going to do a lot to make it happen. The person that makes it seem like they're not that pressed is going to go out of their way to make it happen. That's the part. That's the part. That's what you need to know. That's where the miscommunication is going to come from because the Eight of Wands in reverse. Because it's like, well, why'd you go this far out of your way for this not to happen? You know what I mean? What would like so this may be travel for some of y'all. You know what I mean? They're going to break a routine or break some type of schedule they had or something like that. You're just gonna get communication from them. They didn't even plan it. They made, I don't know, some of y'all made they just maybe they just hop on a plane and be like, I'm on my way, and then they just call you when they get to the town or something, or I don't know, you know what I mean? Or they just drive to your city where you are and like, yo, I'm around, what you doing? And so it's made it, it's like I said, it's not, you're not even planning this, you know what I mean? So some of y'all else may be like, oh, something else maybe like just like an oral sex thing, or this is like they really just do it all. You just be laying there if you're a woman. But even if you're a guy, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe you just be laying there. Like this is somebody who's going to do majority of the work in the relationship, in the connection, or in this experience. Or you're going to do majority of the work in this experience. One of you are going to do this. You know what I mean? Because like the emperor is usually somebody who wants to dominate. So like even if it's a domination, like even if you're like a woman and you're dominating, then this would be like dominating positions where like either you're riding cowgirl or you're like sitting on their lap or like they're not really over top of you aggressively. You're over top of them mostly. So if you're a woman. And if you're a man, then they may want like you could still be they can still dominate, but they may want you to dominate them, if that makes sense. Like they may tell you what to do. You know what I mean? The Eight of Wands can sometimes be like it's a Sagittarian energy, so sometimes it can be misunderstood. Like just do this. So it could be maybe like boastful. Maybe it's somebody who kind of some of y'all they got like a lower tone voice, like a deeper, raspier voice. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's somebody who has a raspier, deeper voice. Some of you, well, you said A. Johnson. Are you talking about past person or new person? I'm just reading a pattern. It could be new or it could be old. I'm just going to tell you how it plays out. So if it's a new person, it could be a new person, an old person, a in between person. It don't really matter. Once you start seeing these patterns line up, you're going to know what's about to happen. So if you do like a terrible job of reading signals and like, am I about to fuck or am I not? Is he about to try to make a move or is he not? If you have an issue with these, then that's what I'm giving you is the pattern of what they're going to do before it happens, how it's going to happen, about how it's going to happen. I'm not telling you the whole experience, but just how it's going to happen. So that way you can like, oh, okay, okay. So when you start seeing that pattern, even if you're single, if you see this pattern happen again and again and again, you know what this pattern means. Then you don't have to guess. You know what I mean? It's just intuition. All right. So yeah. So anyway, you're gonna notice the tone, the way you guys are talking, low speak. So maybe somebody has like lower speech. I get like an authority figure, a boss, or just somebody who you want to impress. This is where it's gotten different because this person's going to be wanting to impress you. So that's why I'm saying they're going out of their way. Either you're going out of your way or they're going out of your way. But whoever it is trying to impress the other. So they could be dressed up really nice, you know what I mean? But like casual though. Like I mean not casual, like yeah, maybe casual or like really comfortable. So think of it like a Friday, like the boss dresses down, you know what I mean? Or like a day where you don't really take it so seriously. It could be like after work or something, or like after doing something strenuous, stressful, after doing something that could have taken a lot out of you, which could be your day-to-day task. Like you could have had a busy day that day with the Ten of Wands. You could have had a busy day, handled a lot of business, talked to a lot of people, maybe dealt with a lot of customers, clients, maybe dealt with a lot of kids, whatever you may do. This may be one of those days where it's like this is only somebody who wants to take the pressure off of you and do more, you know what I mean, to kind of like win you over. They really want to conquer the situation. So it's somebody who feels like you're somebody at this time that they need to like assert themselves with or assert their dominance or assert their position for you to take them more seriously. So your sexual experience is more about domination and control. All right, so it could be a Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, what is it, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn. I did say that it could be, because I seen that 8 of Wands. So some of y'all, it could be travel, you know what I mean? It may be travel or something like that, possibly. Or it's going to be the end of like a routine or a pattern that you share with somebody. So, I mean, y'all may have like an inconsistent pattern of meeting up or something like that, or an inconsistent pattern of showing up for each other or showing each other that you care or staying devoted to the connection or whatever the case may be. All right. So anyway, thanks for being here too, Norm. Okay. So anyway, Sag, let's see what's going to be on this person's thoughts during this time. What is it? We got, we'll overcome this. So that's usually a past person or somebody you guys have had experience with. I rewatch your horoscopes to be all in your business. Okay. And what else? Trap King. Ah, I was looking for that. And I want to build with you. Maybe. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Usually when I see Trap King, it's usually somebody who wants to trap y'all, wants to keep y'all, you know what I mean? Or keep y'all stuck on them. But this could be somebody else, could be somebody who traps. Like maybe they hustle, they deal, maybe they do something. They do something. But I get like really there's somebody who wants to trap y'all. They feel like you guys are will overcome this. So maybe you guys are going through like a rough patch at this time, or this is somebody who feels like maybe it's difficult. You know what I mean? Difficult for y'all to get on the same page at this time. So they want to overcome this. But it's somebody who's like be all in your business. They may some of y'all they may be into tarot or into astrology or they just be watching it. Like if you come down to their Instagram or YouTube or whatever, they may watch TikTok. But you know, TikTok, they be having them on there too. I'm on TikTok too, y'all. If y'all be ever on TikTok. All right. Five of Wands. In Five of Wands in reverse. So somebody who you guys are pissed off with, or you guys are maybe having a little ego battle with, a little argument, a hot, cold situation. What do we got? They got the Emperor. So it's a Leo, could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, what was it? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Could be. All right. So, what are you guys gonna be doing? Five of Wands. Trying to suppress your desire for sex. That's for sure. So, you guys may already be wanting to have sex. Y'all just and maybe and sometimes with the five of wands, it's like you guys maybe like yearning for it, but like not having the potential of it, like the ones that you really want, because the emperor's here. So the emperor is like the top dog when it comes to like what you would want for sex. Usually, they're usually more of a dominating factor. So this is somebody who's more of a dominating factor. But if this is a woman, this is a woman with very nice breasts. If this is a man, this is a man who has a very nice chest. So they may be working out or strong, or they really love your breast. If you have that, you know what I mean. I get taller than y'all. I don't know how tall y'all are, but I get taller. If they're not taller than y'all, then you're taller. But we also got short too. We got two different people. So we're gonna run a pattern of two different people here. Now, this is gonna be somebody who sees y'all as a trophy or just again as like a conquering experience. I think they just want to dominate themselves. This is somebody who wants to dominate y'all more than really being dominated like Capricorn. Capricorn is going back and forth either which way. This one is gonna be somebody who's gonna want to dominate y'all. So this may be somebody who's like already kind of pressed about y'all, but suppressing like this desire to really like jump y'all bones. Maybe you guys already interact with each other. Y'all may be arguing, fighting, bickering, or at each other's throats when this is happening. So this may be like a crime, not let's say a crime of passion. This may be an experience out of passion, out of like anger. Maybe it's like makeup sex for some of y'all. That might be what it is. Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. It's a start over again. I love you. I care. We're back again. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is here. So they're gonna be asking you questions. Three of Swords. So it's a Page of Swords and two of Swords, which gives that a Three of Swords, which means they're gonna be vulnerable with you. So you're gonna be having a conversation where they're gonna be oh, okay, and with Ace of Cups, oh, okay, okay. So it goes, so this may be like an apology for some of y'all if you're beefing with somebody. If you're not beefing with anybody, then this is just like them trying to like maybe console you, maybe pretend to care. I'm not gonna say pretend, but usually with the Page of Swords, that's mind games. So it may be pretending, but really this isn't somebody who's even trying. Like this is the truth of the matter is this. You may be a prize to be won to this person because they look at you as a trophy or a possession. So their real intent, this next auction count is really just to try to trap y'all or keep y'all stuck on them. So this may maybe they some of y'all they may tempt y'all, maybe they send you a little dick pic, maybe they ask for a dick pic, maybe they send you a new pic or something along the lines of that. They send you something enticing. Could be a picture. So maybe they're naked, maybe they're not naked, something along the lines of that. I'm kind of getting that vibe because the Page of Swords is here where something that they want you to look at or see. So it could be them like being clever in a way, like, look at this, what you think about this. So they may ask you a question in that way. Then and it may get like this may be more risky than what they normally do. You know what I mean? Because I get a strategy here with this Page of Swords and this Two of Swords. So they may kind of like give you like a false story or make up some type of reason. So some of y'all maybe this may be like y'all going to another city or they're going to another city or something like that. There may be like this little white lie that gets shared or started or like creates the conversation that builds up the tension between y'all. That's what I'm saying. It's a little white lie that gets the conversation or gets the intensity between the connection going. So, and the little, I don't know what the little white lie. It could be like you want to go to Turks and Caicos, you want to go get some brunch, or I don't know. It could be anything. It could be some bullshit. It's with the Page of Swords, they could just make up a little white lie, a little lie, something just to get you to lower your guard. You know what I mean? Maybe they're extra generous because of the Six of Pentacles. They may be generous. They may bring gift in hand, or they may just bring something that you can use, something that you would want, and it's not like an attempting way. It's just something that you be like, oh, that make it worth it. They make it worth your time. So that's what how it comes. So this is a strategy. So you probably are like suppressing. You guys may have already wanted to have sex, maybe not with the person, but maybe with the person, because the emperor can be somebody who's usually mature, they're attractive, but like they want it their way. I want it my way. So whoever you're dealing with is somebody who's gonna want it their way. You know what I mean? So you may not. I don't know. I don't be liking it that way, but that's just me. You know what I mean? Good thing I don't got no Sag Venus or nothing, so I don't know. You know, but sometimes with this Libra energy, it can go back and forth. It can go back and forth. You know what I mean? You guys maybe dominating each other, but usually with the Emperor upright, it's somebody who wants it their way. You know what I mean? And they play these little games so that it goes in the way that they want it. So this could be somebody you guys are having a power struggle with. They're playing a little tit for tat with you, and then they reach out and call you, but they're gonna want it their way, and they're gonna like when they show it. So this is weird to me. It's not weird, but let me say this because I always think about this. Like you can't hit somebody up, and then like play the game the way that you've been playing it. That's not how it goes. When you hit them up, you're supposed to play the game the way that they want to play it now, because that's why you hit them up because you was like, you know what? All right, fuck it. I'll play their game. That's why you reaching out. If you not reaching out to play their game, why the fuck is you reaching out, bro? You're making it difficult. Or sis, you're making it difficult and you're playing this petty ass game that you do not need to play. Reaching out first or saying what you know what I mean, being the one to initiate says that I'm the one that wants to go along with your program. That's what it is. So this is maybe somebody who's like, they may make it, like I said, some of y'all, they may make it seem like it's about something else. So that way it doesn't make it like, because the Five of Wands in verse could be a peace treaty. So they're going to try to make it seem like I'm not still mad about whatever I'm mad about, you know what I mean? And just want to talk and just be holding casual conversation, making up bullshit. But you'll know because this person will have an issue looking at you. That's how you're going to know. So they won't be able to look at you in the eye long. It's like, so when you look at them, they're going to be like, "Hmm." They're not going to be able to look at you. That like when they're talking, when you're talking, you may have, or you may have an issue when you're talking, not being able to look at them. This is somebody who struggles looking at you. They find you super attractive, suppress a lot of desire. You're a trophy to them, but really you're a conquer to them. I mean, it's not a bad thing to say that, but like, and it's because the emperor in the upright, it's in a a serious place. So this is somebody who sees you guys as like a serious mate or a serious partner, or has genuine love and concern for y'all. I will say that. All right. Some of y'all just may be on a cruise or on a trip. I think a cruise, 'cause I'm noticing a boat and some water. And I'm noticing the Emperor's in water. And the Page of Swords sometimes can be a little short trip. So this may be, and then with this trophy thing here, I was noticing the same kind of feeling of like it's an experience that you guys may want to hold on to. You know what I mean? Because this may be like what brings y'all back together, or this may be what makes you feel empowered after the situation. Because if they allow you to dominate the situation, then you'll feel comfortable again. You're like, yeah, I got my way, I'm good. Because it's somebody, whoever gets their way is going to be the person that's going to be more loving. So even though I'm saying that, if this person is reaching out and they hit you with some bullshit and they tell you whatever and they want things to go their way, once they get their way, this person's gonna be all loving and like pretty much just at your whim. So it's really a facade that you're putting up. Okay, so anyway, could be a Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. Could be one of these signs. Some of y'all, this may be somebody who's maybe a level ahead of you somewhere. Some of y'all, so maybe like a tax bracket ahead, a stage ahead, maybe a year ahead. I don't know if it's age. Usually with the Page of Wands, they're younger because you got two different people. So some of y'all, they could be younger than y'all, like noticeably younger, and then others of y'all, they could be older than y'all, like noticeably older. It's somebody who you guys would want to impress. It's somebody you would want to impress. It's not somebody who wants to impress you. It's somebody you would want to impress. So it's definitely somebody you guys are like, oh, I like this person. You missed Cappies. I already did Cappies, Catherine. You missed that. Okay. So Scorpio. Let's see. So okay, Kimmy. So you definitely would want to impress the young buck. You know what I mean? You're like, I am trying to impress this little young buck. Yo, I've been having these young girls on me, y'all, at the gym. I don't even be knowing what to do. I just be like, no, man, no, this ain't gonna work for me. All right, so let me see. I'm like, unk with the body. Unk with the body. It says, you invade my thoughts. I try to keep busy to keep my mind off you, but I can't. So it's somebody who thinks about y'all a lot, they obsess about y'all. I know Scorpios love that obsession. All right, it says, I want your address in my GPS now. So it's somebody who obsesses about coming to see y'all. I'm scared that if I tell you how I really feel, you might use it against me. Mm, okay. Okay, so let's see. Uncle Freaky B, yo, facts for real. I told y'all the story how I became Freaky B. I think I did. I just told y'all that they just called me that. But yeah, that was a weird, that was a wild time in my life. He said if he isn't satisfied with what he sees, boy, bye. Kimmy, don't act like that. Would you say, Marie? You said that shiny head getting them. Yeah, it might be. It could be. Yeah, you're right. I'll be sweating and stuff. It's like, is that Common, the rapper? Oh, Ten of Wands. Okay, so this gonna be somebody who's pressed to have sex with y'all. Again, this may be a eater. I don't know if you guys are into the oral sex heavy like that, but it's maybe somebody who's some of y'all. This is a gay. I said gay. This is a. I mean, it is a gay. Some of y'all maybe a gay experience or a same sex experience. My bad. Could be a same sex experience. All right. It's somebody who you guys want to impress though. We got the Emperor again. The Emperor keep coming out. So these must be like newer partners, or these are like partners who you guys take very seriously because you guys want to win these people over. You guys want to impress these people. You know what I mean? So this could be somebody like big into oral sex, or you know what? For real. So let's see what's going on during this time. You guys will be busy during this time. So you guys may be working a lot, like handling your day-to-day responsibilities. This is gonna be somebody who's gonna pressure you guys to like or like be more passionate, like pushing to have this situation happen between y'all more than anything with Page of Wands. So Page of Wands in reverse, nice swords in reverse. So this may be somebody who's younger or somebody who you guys feels like plays games. You know what I mean? Like they're like possessive, controlling, jealous. This may be somebody who annoys you guys very easily. So like you may be busy during this time, doing a lot, having a lot going on. And then this person like messages you guys and kind of like invites themselves. They invite themselves. This is somebody who invites themselves. And invite themselves could be like in a Page of Wands clever way, where like, I don't know what you do, but I'm just giving you an example. This they don't have to be this way, but this was like the easy way I could have thought. Let's say that you guys sold candy or I don't know, anything. So let's say you sell waters out of your house. This person would like invite themselves, like, hey, you got some waters for sale? I'm gonna come get a water. And then they would like, well, you want to drink the water with me? You know what I mean? Or you want to hang out with me? Or they want to talk now? It's that. I'm getting the vibe of that because I got the nine of swords here. So this is somebody who makes y'all nervous, or this is somebody who you make nervous. Either one of the ways. Either this person takes you very seriously, or you take this person very seriously. It's one of the two, but it's somebody who's most likely older than y'all or younger than y'all. So it's like that. I get like a shorter vibe, but then I got like a taller vibe. And I got brown hair or like blonde hair, or I got like a cherry red hair. So blonde hair, and then we do got black. Damn. So that's like all the hairs. So that doesn't matter. But I mean, well, there's sometimes it could be blue hair, it could be pink hair, it could be orange hair and all that. So it could be like an orangish brown, like an orangish brownish, or like a reddish color tinge, or like a dark black hair, or blonde. I get that, like a yellow blonde too. So like a blonde. I don't know if that's blonde, but like whatever. All right. So anyway, so this may be somebody who pisses y'all off a lot too. We got Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. They talk a lot of shit. Y'all may argue a lot. So this would be somebody who's pressing to have it. Some of y'all they may be arguing or upset because there's um competition. They may feel like a lot of people are interested in y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that might be what it is. Because that Page of Wands only shows up, and Page of Wands inverse only shows up when they're jealous or when they're desiring your attention or when they're frustrated. You know what I mean? So with the Nine of Swords, this could be, I don't know. I want to say this could be somebody you guys blocked, ignored, or something along the lines of that. It may be somebody you guys aren't even interested in at the time with the Five of Wands. But since some of y'all, it is, some of y'all, because the Emperor is here. So it could be one. So if it's the one that you're not interested in, let's look at that. If it's the one that you're not interested in, then you may play games with this person, or they may play games with you if they're not interested in you. It's one to two. But if it's the one that's like interested in you, then what's gonna happen is the tension that y'all are feeling, this person's gonna find a clever way to express it or to communicate it to you. Yeah, you missed Capricorn already, sorta sour, sorta sweet. You missed it. We already did it, but you can just go back some. All right, so if it's like somebody who you guys are interested in having this experience with, then they're going to be like direct with you, bold. They're going to find a clever way to say it to you too. So it may be kind of funny, jokingly, playing wise, or you may be finding a way to say it to them, jokingly, playing wise. Like this may be somebody who invites you to do something with them, or they're going to invite themselves into whatever you got going on. Now, if this isn't like a same sex thing, then this may be like I said, a oral like more of an oral sex type of thing, or this may be like it kind of gives like old school sex. Like this person only does maybe missionary, or they like only do like with your legs up, or like you sit on their lap and doggy style. That'd be it. I mean, that's I guess what other styles are. I mean, there are other styles, but like, yeah, this isn't like somebody who does a whole lot of adventuring. Some of y'all, they don't have that much experience. You know what I mean? And then others of y'all, they're older. So it's just like, I'm older. I done did this already. So they may pull out one or two stops for you, because of the Page of Wands, they may do some stuff that they normally don't do for you. But like this ain't no everyday thing. This aunt or auntie, they ain't doing this every day. And if it's a young buck, they just don't know no better. They don't have that much experience. They don't really know. You know what I mean? So like I said, some of y'all just like maybe this is a same-sex affair. But if it's not a same-sex affair, then it's just vanilla sex in my mind. You know what I mean? Like we just doing, you just lay down. I just lift your legs up, here, sit on my lap. I mean, it's not bad. It's passion. It's somebody who is intense and they're afraid to tell you how they really feel. So that's why I said, like, if it's somebody who you guys do want, they're still like scared to tell you how they really feel. but they're going to come up with a clever way to express it to you, a clever way to say it to you, and it comes off as bold, and that turns you on. You're like, oh, you didn't just say it that way, did you? You know what I mean? Like a woman be like, I'm gonna eat that gun. You be like, what? You didn't just say it like that. You better do what? You know what I'm saying? Or if it's a man, he's like, I'm gonna eat them cakes, I'm gonna eat your butt or something. If you say something like that you may like, they say something that like gets you kind of like, oh, ooh, okay, you know what I mean? So this is somebody who's gonna probably talk their way into it if it's a newer person. And even if I guess even if it's a past person, because it could be somebody you guys are frustrated with, annoyed with, they may not take no for an answer. If it's like one of those people, it may be somebody who like presses the issue. You're like, damn, I don't. I, you know what I mean? They may not, you may not be like that, but like this may be somebody who like dominates in that way or like really asserts themselves and pushes for what they really want. And, you know, it annoys you at times, but like you just go with it. You're like, yeah, all right, whatever. That's Big Daddy or Big Mom or somebody to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get like there, you know, for real, this person may really like either doggy style or like missionary. They really like that. You said stop saying same sex for this man sign. Oh, because he may be a little, oh, he may be, you know what I mean? Scorpio is a sign of taboo, you know. You know they do sometimes be like adventuring, playing with each other, but from time to time, you know what I mean? It don't always be that case though. This may not be the case, but in this one, I noticed it's a rainbow. I can't show you the picture because they naked and stuff, but it's a rainbow in there. Let me see. Can I show you a rainbow? You see that rainbow? That rainbow just be making me think LBGTQ. You know what I'm saying? It made me think that they probably out there, but then others of y'all may not be. It just may be somebody you guys just maybe y'all question that. That may be it. But usually with the Knight of Swords, nah, the death here, it's somebody you guys. It's gonna be hard for y'all to leave this person alone. That's what I will say. So this would be a life-changing experience. This sexual connection for y'all would be a life-changing experience. Some of y'all's gonna mature y'all in sexual experience, and then others of y'all, it'll be something that like teach. Maybe you learn some tricks and tips or something, or they learn some tricks and tips or something. It'll be enjoy. I'll say this will be enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's just yeah. I don't know the way it comes about for some of y'all. Did I give y'all signs? I think I did. Oh, it's Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Aries, Leo, Sag, uh, Leo, Gemini, Sag. Could be one of those. It's somebody who'll be real blunt at times or real straightforward. So it's going to be in a time where you guys are like feeling pressured in a way to do it or feeling like you want to impress this person or this person is like pressuring, like maybe wanting to impress you. There's going to be a desire to like impress you. If they're younger, they're really going to try to impress you. If they're older, they're probably going to try to impress you because maybe they're trying to keep up. I also get like them being an athletically fit person or like a very physically active person, if not like athletically physical. Like sometimes with that page of wands in reverse, this could be somebody who's attracted to people who are attracted to them, which isn't always a bad thing. You know what I mean? But like sometimes it could be somebody who like if they're attracted to me, then I like them too. You know what I mean? Like they may not have a type. So some of y'all maybe like that. Like I think of like dykes or like gay men who like men who are gay too. Like I like men who are gay too, which is cool. I get it. That makes sense. Or women who like other women who are gay too. So it could be like that. Like I like her because she's gay too. So like even if they're not like the most attracted to them, they just like them because they're that way. You know what I mean? But I get like a physically active or physically fit person. So they do a lot. They work a lot, maybe, or they move around a lot, or and y'all may share a hobby too with the Five of Wands. Y'all may share a hobby or a similar interest too during this time. So maybe you're doing something that like is rigorous, which could be working, but it could be anything. You could be at the gym, you could be at yoga, you could be walking. I don't know. You could be doing anything. Maybe bowling. It could be anything, but they invite themselves into your space. All right. So it could be a Libra. You said you just said they were playing in the butt. So I'm assuming they were just playing with the back. I mean, I was just saying like they could. Sometimes they do. You know what I mean? You know, you heard of some of them Scorpio celebrities be like doing that freaky shit. It ain't nothing wrong with freaky shit because like we need it sometimes. But like you know. All right. So anyway, let's see what's on their mind during this time, Libra. I told my boys about you. So there's somebody who be talking about y'all to other people. So you are the prize to this person. I can already tell you that you're a prize to this person. It says you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. I already knew it. And it said I want a family with you. Okay, so some of y'all is maybe somebody who wants to have a genuine relationship with y'all, or and it's somebody who's nostalgic. So I kind of get like a past person, but I also get like a newer person, or like let's say a current person, a newer person, past person, current person. Don't really matter. Pattern gonna play the same. All right, so let's see, Libra. Next time you gonna get some. Next time, so somebody who told their boys about you, they proud to have y'all too. So let me see. It could be a Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio so far is what I've seen. So it could be somebody you guys are having a power struggle with or arguments, going back and forth, tit for tat. It's somebody who you guys, that's what to be going on most likely for y'all. You guys will be going back and forth with each other or like having little power struggles, little ego battles. Who reaches out first? Who talks to who first? Or who who's gonna back down first? So you may be like suppressing frustration with this person. Four wands in reverse. So it is some of y'all maybe used to live together, or you've been to this person's house, or they've been to your house, or this is gonna be like a short fling or a short like situation. So y'all may take advantage of the location, the time that you're gonna get something. Y'all may take advantage of a location. So maybe y'all get like a hotel, a room. Maybe y'all have like a maybe the kids aren't home. Maybe the kids aren't home because of the four of wands. You know what I mean? Or this could be like a vacation or something along the lines of that. So maybe it's like that. Like it could be like Four of Wands was giving. I don't know why I want to say like an empty house. So I don't know if you guys are like in the bando. Is y'all in the bando? Did they take you to the trap spot? I don't know. But anyway, Four of Wands means and it's Four of Wands in reverse. So you're not at your house. This isn't at your house. And it may not even be somewhere where you're like extremely comfortable at just yet. So yeah, with the tower, and tower here means unexpected, and with the hangman here, so this person reframes this situation, or like I don't know, they do something that catches you off guard, surprises you. They may do, oh, they may be generous, nice. So they're going to encourage this situation. So you may not really do too much. They may encourage the situation to happen by showing up and being of like service or being helpful to y'all. So they're going to take advantage of meeting you or being in the same place as you. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this could be like them showing up finally. Some of y'all are going to show up finally, and then they're going to take advantage of being where you are, or where you are. That's the first thing I was thinking because the Knight of Pentacles is like at last, finally, god damn nigga, or god damn bitch, how the fuck? Why the fuck it took you so long to like finally take action or finally go through with this? Or like so maybe if this is a partner that you're already dealing with, you guys probably stop fighting and one of y'all lower your guard or lower like not be so defensive with the other, and gradually you guys get close to each other again. And then that's when it can happen for y'all. You know what I mean? It kind of happens out of nowhere, but it's like they encourage it. You know what I mean? They do something that's useful for you or something that's helpful or something that puts you more in a feminine energy, even if you're a masculine. They do something that puts you in a feminine energy. So it could be like they cook something, clean something, fix something, um encourage something, you know what I mean, boost your confidence in some way, maybe solve an issue. You guys would be closely around each other because of the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is like a homebound hotel room, Airbnb, vacation, resort stay, something along the lines of that. All right. Or it's like a place where you don't know. Like it doesn't seem like your house, seems like maybe their house, a place that like doesn't seem to be yours. So it could be maybe some of y'all maybe like a mutual location that both of y'all aren't comfortable at. You know what I mean? Like maybe y'all was at the gas station and fuck it. You know what I mean? Who knows? I'm giving you the examples. It don't, you know what I mean? It don't even gotta be one of those. But usually with the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who's like tried and true. So it's somebody who you guys probably already have a pattern of doing this with, or you guys have already like grown used to being with. I didn't do Virgo. Did I do Virgo? No, I didn't do Virgo yet. We haven't gotten there yet. All right. Leaner body person. This is a leaner body person. All right. Because the hangman has to do with the slim body. They could have curlier hair for some of y'all, curlier hair, and the others of y'all, they may have like white hair, blonde hair, or like gray hair. So when they got black, blonde, or gray hair in these ones. Black, blonde, or gray hair, or like tannish, brownish hair. So yeah, I got like a shorter, curly hair though, or like a long curly hair for some of y'all. Anyway, just somebody who got the power punch. So I want to say for some reason, for some of y'all, this may be somebody who's like, I said the power punch. So what I was thinking is like they be taking honey packs, or like this person was like really ready to go. So like, because the Queen of Pentacles could be somebody who takes care of their health, focuses on like, so this may be somebody who's like a healthy libido, man or woman. And but if it's a woman, I mean, if it's like a man, some of y'all just maybe somebody who like took something, an additive, an extra to like make this situation like so. It's I don't know. So some of y'all maybe it's like a big plan in a way, like a or maybe they're into like the health field. I was thinking of this as being somebody who takes care of other people because they're going to be taking care of you is what I'm saying. Like and for this to happen, they're like taking care of you in some way. They're doing something that you can use or something that you need. So they're doing something to kind of show value or try to show support or try to show that resourcefulness or try to show that like you can confide in me. So y'all may like talk things out. That may be kind of part of what it is. 'Cause I said that Five of Wands was in reverse early when I split the deck and the Ace of Cups. So they may be trying to like renew the connection between y'all, stop the fighting, stop the bickering, the arguing, stop the back and forth, let their pride down. It's somebody who's like that. Like somebody's going to let their guard down for this to happen. And with the Four of Wands, what happens is y'all are in the same location. That's why it happens. So if it's a past person you're not talking to, they were hanging around in an area where you be at sometimes, or you were hanging at in an area where they be at sometimes. And that's how it happened. You know what I mean? With the Knight of Pentacles, they gradually start like getting you to lower your guard. So they like maybe they're like really reserved, really chill, they're normal. Like this, like the interaction between you or the conversation you have with them changes their perspective about you, or you will change your perspective about them. So like it may be somebody you think you don't want to have sex with, because like if you're arguing with a partner, you're like, I'm not fucking him or fucking her. But it really be more than that. You're like, you know what? But they say something that reframes the whole issue or a whole conflict, and you're like, oh, okay. All right. It makes sense. You know what I mean? And then they're showing up in this way, in a way that's reliable or that you can trust. And you're like, well, all right. You know what I mean? So it kind of gives that vibe. It happens gradually though, but like at the same time, out of nowhere. So like oh, you know what? One of y'all may feel like it's not going to happen. Either you may feel like it's not going to happen, or they may feel like it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is maybe somebody you guys left hanging, or somebody who left you hanging at some point. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I get them taking advantage of the next time you guys are around each other or in the same space. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like when you around me, I'm around you. That's really it. You know what I mean? They take advantage of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you over here, I'm over here. Hey, come over here. Or like if you in the same room with me or whatever, it's along the lines of that. I get like a softer features too. So some of y'all maybe somebody who doesn't have a lot of facial hair or like a cleaner face. Even if it's a woman, she has like a younger looking face or like a I want to say like a watery face. Like her face looks like soft, supple. You know what I mean? Like skin, kind of like maybe if she's a white woman, she got milky skin. But if she's a darker woman or browner skinned woman, it's like shiny, like you know what I mean? Skin glow almost. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, this may also y'all may just like they may be dressed up really nice, but one of you is dressed up really nice, and the other one is kind of dressed up just like so. Like maybe they not like so. Maybe they were just chilling. Cause it's like almost like it wasn't planned. We just kind of happened to be in the same area. So like maybe you like I said, some of y'all was like run into them at the gas station and then we talk from there. And they're like, oh, okay, well, you know what I mean? And then it kind of gradually leads its way to either their house, your house, or some location. And then that happens. You know what I mean? So yeah. Could be somebody you guys are waiting to hear from or waiting to have this chance with. So it's just gonna happen. Yeah, huh? It's gonna happen. All right, so and they're gonna present the opportunity too. So they'll probably be the one making the move first to be like, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, or they're gonna show up and like it takes the time for this to happen though. So this didn't just happen overnight. This just took some time for y'all to like this was in the working. So I don't know how long y'all went without it. Maybe if you have a partner, then this would be like y'all were just maybe beefing for a couple of days, or you just weren't like over the house, or they weren't at your house, or you guys had distance in a way or something. It's like we got back together, and because we're back together, or because we're in the same space, you know what that means. I'm on your ass. So it could be a Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. What's up there, Rico? If somebody says they want a family with you, all right. I don't know. I don't know if they do though. They may though. 'Cause like Queen of Pentacles do be somebody who could be like a homemaker. So it could be somebody who's going to have a family with you. You know what I mean? So maybe they do something for your house, for your home. You do something for their house, for their home. I don't know. You know what I mean? Or they make the house a home very comfortable for you, or they make the location very comfortable for you. Like have stuff you want, like maybe your favorite snacks, your party favors you may like, your favorite movie. You got a warm heated blanket, you like that? They may got stuff that you like. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who makes you comfortable. You're like, I don't want to go nowhere. They do stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, all right, anyway, let's see where we at now. We is on Virgo now. Virgo. Okay, so Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Of course, Terry. Thank you, Terry. All right, so Virgo, what's gonna be on their mind during this time? Damn, I want a family with you. So this is somebody who wants it. They don't want it just to be a sexual experience. They want a family. I miss your vibes. Oh, Virgo. Now somebody want the family with y'all. I don't want to fight anymore. This looks like past person. I want to put a ring on it. God damn. Sam. No, that's what's on their mind at this time. Yeah, it must be your man or your woman. I must be with this person. All right. Y'all must be with this person. It may be somebody you guys fight a lot with, argue. Like if you're not like if they don't want to marry y'all per se, this would be like somebody who you guys argue with, like y'all are married. You know what I mean? You guys may argue a lot. Y'all may already have a relationship, a family. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's somebody who's jealous that you guys may have other partners or other people entertaining y'all. So this experience, and then we got the lovers with the Knight of Wands. It's definitely going to be some of y'all. It's going to be somebody who comes and goes as they please, but y'all have a connection, a bond or somebody who you're able to come and go as you please. They got a Five of Wands in reverse too, so you're having a little tension, power struggles with them. But they want sex. So what's going to happen is they're going to press this issue. So what's going to be happening for y'all is y'all may not be fucking with them at this time. Because with the Knight of Wands, it means that they're going to be pressing, especially with the Ten of Wands here too. Knight of Wands, this is all passion. This somebody's going to try to make it up to you because they think that you're connecting with other people and other people like you, and they don't want you having sex with other people because they think that that's what got them sprung. So if the sex that you've been giving to me got me sprung, you better not be giving it to her. You better not be giving it to him. You know what I mean? This would be somebody who will fight. They be ready to fight. They territorial. They territorial with them coops or them cakes or that little wiener. Oh man. Anyway, so it's gonna be somebody you guys find mutually attractive because we do got the lovers here. So it will be somebody you guys find mutually attractive. If not, you don't. If you don't find them attractive, then what it would be is that you guys will feel the same sexual chemistry, the same desire. That much I will say. So like you, I don't know how you would find somebody sexually desirable but not attractive. I would rather just be sexually desirable rather than attractive. Fuck what I look like. Do you want to fuck me? That's all I would care about. If I if I, if I had to do anything else but just be like sexually appealing, that's it. All right, cool. But usually that has to do with being attractive. But sometimes some people could be ugly but sexually attractive. So for the most part, if this is somebody who you guys are not attracted to, you said she got you doing readings at her house. Now, this is my house. This is my room. Y'all just don't be seeing this. You know what I mean? This is my bedroom. All right. So anyway, what was I about to say? So this could be somebody who's coming from a distance, or you guys may be traveling, unexpectedly traveling too, with the Knight of Wands. You didn't expect to travel. So this person may plan the trip because of the Ten of Wands. This could be somebody who plans the trip, plans the like they kind of carry the whole situation. Because it's somebody who's either being led by passion, if it's a newer person, they're being led by passion, or if this is a past person, this is a past person who's being led by anger, frustration, jealousy, possessiveness, because they feel like you're connecting with other people. Other people find you to be a desirable or sexually attractive. So this is somebody who's trying to like, uh, I'm about to say they're trying to like stake their claim to the relationship between y'all. We got Three of Cups here. So somebody who does, you know what it is? This person doesn't socialize or like they don't really like interact with a lot of different people like that. They don't really have much of a social life or like a life. So this you are this person's entertainment. Yeah. Because I got Three of Cups in reverse. So this may be somebody who travels to come see you for this experience, or this would be somebody you guys are traveling to go see them for this experience. With the Knight of Wands, you just kind of get up and go. You don't even plan it. You guys may have a great conversation, especially with this lovers. You may have a great conversation, especially if it's somebody you guys are arguing or upset with. You guys start talking to each other, and they be like, "What you doing right now?" You be like, "Oh, I'm just chilling." Well, come on over. Come on over, buddy. I haven't fucked you in forever. Come over. Now they're pressing the issue because they're going to press this issue. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to happen. Either you going to press the issue or they going to press the issue. Somebody is because somebody misses the shit out of the other person and they don't want to fight no more. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. It's saying the same thing. They don't want to fight anymore. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a desire. He said it's the weird one you spoke about a while back. That's the possessive X. Ah, damn, he's showing back up and he's showing up to put some real effort in there. You said, and the main reason I don't love by them because I find them a super attractive set. More stay away from them to better for me. I got confused with that, Terry made that just confused the shit out of me reading that. You might gotta say that again. All right, so this could be somebody who used like an ex sports player. Some of y'all maybe they used to have this used to be somebody who was like a hot girl, hot guy though. Like they used to be on the go. This is somebody who was probably like always doing shit. You know what I mean? Like they can find attract. This is somebody who's still attractive. That's why I was like, if you don't find them attractive, I don't know. I mean, maybe you just have higher expectations or something, or maybe you're just not attracted to the way this person is coming about it. Because they may come over as like overly confident, bragging, you know what I mean? Talking about, I'll do this to you. I'll do this. I'll do that. You be like, oh, will you? Will you? So they may talk like that, or you may talk like that to them. One of the two, something along the lines of that. But it's somebody who you guys may be having either a power struggle with, or somebody who you guys like are maybe warming up to with the lovers and the five of wands. You guys may be warming up to somebody because the three of cups is here. It could be somebody else like somebody you unfollowed on social media, or is somebody who maybe unfollowed you on social media, or somebody you just don't socialize with that much. But I get them like maybe being around y'all or traveling to y'all or y'all connecting in some way. I get them pressing the issue, pushing the issue, doing a lot more to make it happen, socializing with you a lot more, being a lot more playful. Maybe you're doing this. Somebody is like desiring to have it. So they're like, we're going to make this move. We're going to do this. I'm going to do that. Would you say? Oh, all right. So anyway, this could be somebody who's like kind of strong, physically strong. If not, it's somebody who just has a strong desire for y'all. That's what I will say. You said, but will you really though? Could you really though? You feel me? That's how I'll be like, could you really though? Why are you bragging about it? Because normally people who be like bragging about it don't got it like that. They are not doing it like that. You just be talking to be talking. You just want somebody to think you doing something. Please. We know that little fish ain't doing shit. Take them sardines back to Costco's. Anyway, I got like a browner skin complexion person, but don't gotta be. But I'm getting like browner, mostly brown or like a redder, or like this may be somebody who like blushes. So this may be somebody like light skin where they blush, or like white where they blush. Like I got like a blushing. Even if they're dark skin, they may blush. This could be somebody who either makes you blush or they blush. It's one of the two. You know what I mean? Also, like curlier hair too, longer hair. Somebody seems to have longer hair, but then we do got short cut hair, so that's not gonna be helpful. That's not gonna be helpful. They got an attractive body though. You will find the body to be attractive. So that's why I said at the least, you guys would just be like sexually attracted to them. Like even if you're not physically attracted to them, you'd be like, well, I know what they could do with this. You know what I'm saying? So usually with the Knight of Wands, it happens like so it happens like what they say, they said that like it's a rushed experience. So this may be like a like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those like it may happen kind of quick. This may be a fast finisher for some of you, but then others of y'all they got a lot of stamina. So this may be like multiple rounds for some of y'all. This experience, like it may be in the same day, but it may be like multiple rounds. It's somebody who doesn't really have much going on. So maybe you don't have much going on that day. So like they kind of plan out the whole day for y'all to spend it together. Let's go. You want to go get your nails done? Let's go to the salon. Let's go to the I don't know, let's go to the beach. Let's go. They kind of like have plans. They make plans and then carry out with those plans. But they're not going to do this all regular. They just have a strong desire to like have you, you know what I mean, and to connect with you. So conversation is going to be really good. Fire. Conversation is going to be fire. Witty, funny, back and forth. They carry the situation. So like you just kind of like felt like here. I ain't gonna say like it was like pity, but like you just kind of was like here. Because you know what I mean? That Knight of Wands in reverse could be like you may see this person as a player or just out for the experience, but like there's an attraction, there's a mutual attraction, there's a mutual desire. So like even though you kind of feel like this person ain't serious, you still go for it. That's what I'm saying. But maybe I'm wrong for some of y'all. Anyway, it could be a Sag, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Sag. All right. It could give a past person because I've seen that judgment in reverse. So it could be somebody you guys ghosted or somebody who ghosted y'all or Like it's somebody who feels like what's been done is done. You know what I mean? It's over. You may think that y'all will never talk again or never be around each other. Like it could be one of those situations, even if it's like a newer person, it's a person who you imagine that this is over. This situation is dead and done. There's no way that we would be able to like connect or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a woman's thing, sailor on. That's a woman's thing. How does he feel? And I understand that most of y'all are women, but in the midst of sex, shut up about that. How does they feel? Are you guys like, I mean, if it's somebody that you're trying to, if it's somebody that you're married to, then worry about how they feel at that moment. But don't worry about how nobody feel if it's just a sexual experience. You ain't got to worry about that. Worry about satisfaction. Are you pleased? That's what you focus on during a sexual experience. What you're talking about seems like love. And in love, sex is not even a major thing there. Okay, so let me shuffle this up real quick. Okay, so Leo. He said that mutual attraction will go away real quick, fast, if they finish fast. You feel me? You right? But sometimes, people could be so excited. They'd be like, oh my gosh, you're so fine. I've been waiting on you for so long. Okay, it's somebody who you guys are fighting with and they don't want to fight with you no more. It says, I don't want to fight no more. It says, I missed that ass. There you go. It's the same shit coming right back out. So you guys will keep dealing with y'all exes. It says, let me prove to you that I did change. It's a past person, straight up. But if this is a newer person, then it's somebody who just missed y'all presence. You know what I mean? Maybe they've changed. They want to prove that they've changed. Like think about this. This could be like somebody who maybe you guys like tried and didn't, or they tried you and like you was like, oh, ew, no, get away from me. You know what I mean? Or it was a guy that maybe you tried, it was like, ah, no, get away from me. You know what I mean? But now this is somebody who's like, forgive me. Can I get forgive me, please? Let me prove to you that I did change. I missed that ass. I don't want to fight anymore. So it does seem like a past person, but I'm also trying to read like if it was a newer person. If it's a newer person, then it would like be like a person that you never had the experience with, and it's somebody who wants to prove to you that like you made the wrong decision about me. So if you weren't like super excited about this person or super interested with this person, they want you to realize like you made a bad choice. You made a bad decision about me if it's a newer person. But it's somebody who misses your presence. So maybe you've seen this person around a lot, or they see you around, or you guys used to talk a lot. Or King of Cups in reverse. It's somebody who cares a lot more than what they want to let on. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what would you be doing during this time? Pretending like you don't want to talk to this person, pretending that you don't want this person back, pretending that you don't miss this person, pretending that you don't really care. All these pretendings, pretending that my feeling that their feelings don't matter, pretending that you don't feel receptive towards this person, pretending that it's almost like trying to pretend like you're a King of Swords, pretending you're just pretending that you don't have feelings for them. We got the devil here. It could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo. No, not Leo. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius. We got Aries. So it's somebody who's gonna want to impress y'all with their little freaky freak, huh? It's the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Wands. So it's somebody who may have chose somebody else over y'all, or somebody who you guys may have chose over somebody else. Well, I mean, you may have chose somebody else over them. But this may be also, because I also was kind of getting the vibe of this King of Cups and this Devil and the Emperor could be somebody who has a relationship already. So this could be you guys indulging in like a little, a little sneaky link or something, a little freaky freak thing or something. Because this could be somebody who you guys want. Like this may just be a conquering situation with the devil and the emperor in reverse. It's just somebody who you want to conquer, or somebody who just really wants to conquer y'all for the experience. They've thought about it for so long. It's somebody who's obsessed about you for so long, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. It's somebody who feels like y'all have unfinished business, and if it's a past person and you've already had this experience with them, it's somebody who likes your sex. They really like how you do what you do. So this may be like a really freak nasty guy or girl, really freak nasty, somebody who likes either being dominated by you or likes being able to dominate you. One of the two. You know what I mean? With the Nine of Swords, though, it's somebody who's afraid at this moment to really come forward. So how is this going to play out with the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands? Y'all cross paths. Y'all cross paths in some way. They're gonna cross paths in some way. What is that? Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. This could be maybe they think about you at night. Maybe they reach out. Maybe you reach out at night. Somebody feels drawn to. You know what? Sometimes you know what I was kind of noticing. Following. You guys may follow each other on social media. If you don't follow each other on social media, but maybe it comes about in that way. You said it's the title and the light for me. Set the mood, then nudity. You like that? You like that sexy villain? I said they straight off on them. I was just gonna have it just these lights, but You know what I mean? I was like, nah, I don't know if I'll be able to read it in the dark. I gotta make sure I keep my eyes for another 40 years. I don't wanna be blind in the world. I wanna be able to see people spiritually and physically. I wanna be able to see you. All right. So anyway, and somebody who be up, it's a late night thing too for some of y'all. It's gonna be like a late night or like again, an early morning. But I really feel like it's an overnight, spend the night thing with this nine of swords. It's gonna be a spend the night thing or like a late night. They leave late night, or you leave late night, or something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? Like I was thinking like a little walk of shame in a way. So this may be somebody who you guys may feel guilty or like embarrassed by, or this is somebody who's gonna feel guilty or embarrassed by like coming this way, but they feel drawn towards you guys. They're obsessed. So they may be somebody who's shy. I think it's somebody, or you're shy around this person. It's the energy of being shy this day, like being shy, but like also feeling very sexually alluring. You may feel very sexual, like, so you may be dressed like very sexual that day, or this person is dressed very sexually provocative that day. Cause you may be like, it's one of those things that make you realize, like, damn, I want them bad. It's one of those feelings, or they're looking at you like, damn, I want you bad. So that King of Cups could be them like offering to you, being insincerely generous, being and like insincerely emotionally expressive in a way, you know what I mean? Or you're gonna be this way because what are y'all gonna feel an intense desire to like want to jump the other person's bones? It's gonna be all on you, either all over you, like in your mind, all on your mind, like, damn, they looking real good because they're gonna be looking real good, real good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big thing because it's going to be like either a desire for you to want to like conquer this situation, meaning that there's a desire for you to want to take over and assert yourself and dominate like wholly, or do whatever you want to do. Like this could be like you just take his pants off or take her clothes off, or you know what I mean? Like this, or this is somebody who will do that to you. Like they just like, oh, I've just been wanting you so bad. So somebody wants you so bad. I don't know why I made my face like that, but yeah, they want you so bad. You know what I'm saying? So damn, Eight of Cups does. Somebody who feels like y'all have unfinished business or left stuff that's just left between y'all. So it's somebody who really right now you guys may be trying to emotionally withdraw from this person or trying to like take this person out of your mind or find other things to deal with or maybe disassociate from this. Some of y'all trying to disassociate from this person or something like that, or they're trying to do that with you, or they're gonna try to like isolate y'all in a situation to be able to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Like this person wants to be able to assert themselves, but they don't feel the most confident around y'all. You make them nervous. This is somebody who wants to impress you. So this is somebody who wants to make sure they get it right. Like they real sexual. They're good at sex with the devil, but like this is somebody who wants to impress you. They want to make sure they get it right. So this is somebody who wants to really like lay it on you, wants to really slam your doonies. I do get older person though, because I got the Emperor and I got the King of Cups. These are usually older persons, older people, like more mature people. They only got So they may be freaky, but they may only got like two positions. I don't know why I was going to say that. This may be somebody who only got like two positions. I don't know why I was just thinking that. Like they overthink a lot during this interaction or during this like, or you'll be overthinking a lot because you may be wondering like, how's this person look at you? How's this like if you're the one that finds this person to be oodly attractive, then you're going to be in your head thinking, what do they think about my legs? Look at my stomach. Like if they doing you missionary and your legs are up, you're like, can you see my rolls? Like, what does my titties look like? What does my face look like? My makeup, you may be like all in your head. And if you're a guy, same thing. You'll be wondering, like, am I stroking it right? You know what I mean? Does she like this? Like, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, because you'll want to impress this person, whoever it is. All right. They could come from another city for some of y'all, another city, or like this person is like big into like perfume, colognes, oils, stuff like that. Like they may be even an entrepreneur or like maybe some of y'all, they may be a drug dealer. This may be a drug dealer, some of y'all, or this may be somebody who like buys drugs for y'all. So maybe you guys smoke weed together or something like that. Or like there may be like that. The overindulgence is like in maybe weed, alcohol, or something like a stimulant or something like they're gonna use something to tempt you with the devil. It's something that's gonna be really hard to say no to. It's gonna be really hard to say no. Or they do something for you, like it could be sexually that they do something for you that's like really hard to say no. So like maybe they just I don't know, maybe you be at work and they just like eat it or something. I don't know where if you work at home, they could do that, but like, I don't know. That'd be kind of freaky at work. Like if you like work in an office, that's kind of freaky. Or like, what if you're a cop? Like, how do they do that? You know what I mean? But I don't know, but like, you know what I mean? But like, it's something here that like you'll realize like, oh shit, this person's on this time that I'm on right now. You know what I mean? So they're gonna make it known. They're gonna show that they care a lot more than what they let on. It may not seem like they care as much, but they're gonna be a lot more emotionally expressive, pretending to care more about whatever you have going on. It's gonna be insincere. They're like, oh yeah, yeah. So what did you like? What did you like? If they ask like bullshit ass questions, you'd be like, yeah, and they'd be like, but they give the sincerity of like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're watching, like if you're a man, you're watching football, and she'd be like, when is the when is the Charlotte Hornets gonna play? He'd be like, man, this is football, man. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like they may like just be engaged just to kind of get engaged or just to like be around. They're gonna care, like they're gonna pretend that they care more about whatever's going on. That's how it's gonna happen. All right, so could be a Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be one of these signs. Somebody who misses y'all though. And if they miss you, they're gonna feel embarrassed or they're gonna feel ashamed for like how much they desire you now. You know what I mean? So, or one of you would feel that way. If it's not them, then you, one of you, somebody. Maybe sometimes both, because the devil is like the lovers. They're also a spiritual bond, so soulmate. So maybe a karmic partner that y'all have, or somebody who you guys just like fuck on. You like have sexual, like maybe it's a taboo connection too. That devil could be taboo because like some of y'all they may be in a relationship, and then others of y'all, I don't know, it just may be taboo. Maybe you may feel like this person is off limits. I shouldn't be dealing with this person. You know what I mean? You said you said it was suck ass. Oh damn, Kimmy, I thought it was a good one for you. Damn, my bad. Okay, so Cancer. All right, so Cancer. Let's see what's gonna be on their mind the next time you're gonna get some. You said, is anyone getting ads pop up during the live? Did you for real? You getting ads during the live? It says, I need time and space to heal from my past. Okay, so somebody who's this is gonna probably be a rebound sex for y'all. I played myself thinking the grass is greener. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. And nobody, so I don't know. So somebody who says nobody, so this may, so for it's gonna go two ways, two different ways. Okay, so first one, this could be somebody who's gonna be like a rebound for, like this person may be looking at you as somebody who's gonna heal them from their past. Maybe they had another partner and they're like, this person maybe played them. So they're like looking at you to make them feel better because it says you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. So this may be somebody who's using you as a void to fill a void. You know what I mean? Or this may be somebody that y'all are using to fill a void. One of the two. It may be on your mind, maybe on their mind. But if somebody says, I need time and space to heal. Now, if it's a past person, it's a past person who feels like nobody can fuck me like you fuck me. And I like played myself choosing somebody else over you. So let's see. What will you be doing during this time? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the stage again. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe not. Maybe you wasn't. I don't know. You was entitled to like what you like, Kimmy. That does not matter. You know what I mean? I just put it out there because maybe today it does not sit the way you would like it. But you never know. One day when you go back, you be like, you know what? Perfect. This is going to work perfect for me. So somebody else maybe like the high school jock or like somebody who's popular like that. Like this is somebody who's liked by a lot of people. If this is a man, this may be a man who got like a long dick. If this is a woman, this is a woman who like can turn you on very quickly. So it could be a Sag, Cancer, could be a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All right. So this may, because we got Seven of Cups again. This could be somebody you guys are like tempted by. You may be tempted by this person. So Seven of Cups may, and well, as far as what you may be doing during this time, you may not really have any other options. You may not have the options that you would like to have. Let's say that. Let's say that. So you may not really be engaging with the sexual partners that you would like to engage with sexually. You may have options and opportunities, but these may not be the ones that you would want to experience. But here is one that you would like to experience. So there's going to be a change here. The change, Ten of Swords, complications, conversations, breaking the ice. You or them, somebody is going to break the ice because the Nine of Wands is here, which means that you guys are on a tipping point, which means that if this is somebody who was like a viable option, but you just think that wasn't a potential option, it's going to happen because you guys are going to break the ice. Either you're going to say something to them, like getting bold and talking to them, or they're going to talk to you, get bold and talk to you. the ice is going to get broken one way or another. Your relationship is about to hit a tipping point. So this should probably happen for y'all rather quickly, if I'm really being honest. All right. So there's going to be somebody who's going to try to indulge you guys in pleasure. I think this is somebody who's attracted to your body. Maybe you guys have lost weight during this time because of the Seven of Cups. Maybe you guys have lost weight during this time, or maybe they have lost weight during this time. Something has like changed. And I want to say it's in the physical body. All right. So yeah, I get leaner body too. I get like leaner. So maybe even if you're not lean, maybe you've gotten lean, or this person has gotten leaner. So it's something like that. Somebody's going to ride in with like a story to tell or a conversation to have, and they're going to be talking like shit. All right, you gained weight? Oh, okay. Well, then maybe you look like a horse to this person, like thick in that way. Because I was noticing the horse having a strong body. So you could be looking a little stronger. It's your body that they're going to like. Maybe your little cakes is poking this day, Kimmy. So maybe that's what it is. You gain some weight. You know, sometimes when you gain weight, the little cakes start to pop out. So it could be that. You know what I mean? Breasts get a little bigger for women. I don't, that doesn't work for men. You usually just be like bigger belly. If you got bigger breasts, that's not cool. But like, you know, maybe you, but like if you gain weight, maybe you gain weight in like a healthy way, like shoulders, arms. Like if you're a man, if you're a woman, it could be like anything, thighs, breasts, shoulders, you know what I mean? Head. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ruby? Oh, Ruby said, I got the gat. Okay, you got the gat. Go ahead, Ruby. But that's what it is. So then they like your little cheeks. They like your cakes. All right. So they spying on y'all. They keeping tabs on y'all. If it's not, if you don't got the cakes, then they got the cakes. Somebody got cakes, is what I'm trying to say. Somebody got nice cakes. All right. And then the other person got a nice dick. If you're like dealing with men, if this is like a same sex thing, then for real, y'all may be like watching porn or watching something together, maybe watching like a series that maybe has sex in there, because that maybe something like kind of triggers y'all to move forward. You know what I mean? Something tempts y'all to move forward. So they could be like us maybe smoking, drinking. We're like laying back, we're just lounging. You know what I mean? Something triggers y'all to do it though. Like y'all are on the precipice of doing it. But with the Nine of Wands here and the Ten of Swords, there could be some type of complication. So there could be some type of issue that's going on. Some of y'all, it could be just like a boundary that we just haven't crossed. We haven't talked about this yet. We never like went this far with each other. So I kind of get it being somebody you guys haven't gone that far with. But with the Justice in reverse, it could be somebody who did you wrong. And they're going to tease you because we got the High Priestess. High Priestess in this deck has to do with somebody who's going to tease you, or you're going to be wanting to tease them. So it's one of the two. Either you tease them, they're going to tease you. You may get pictures from this person, or you said, what is cake be? Oh, ass, Tracy Trace. Cake mean you got some butt on you. You got a nice little rump on you. My bad, Tracy Trace. Yeah, that's what I mean. You got a nice little rump on you. You know what I'm saying? We just be saying cakes, cakes. You know what I mean? Because they be soft like cakes normally. Sometimes they be a little hard body. Like, damn, what you doing with those hard ass cakes? Sheesh. Don't like that. Don't like that. But anyway, a lot of talking is what's going to be happening though. With the Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, you're going to do a lot of talking. This conversation is going to be an extensive conversation. You know what I mean? So usually with Ten of Swords and a sex read, it normally means you do not have sex. It usually means you do not have sex. But with the Nine of Wands here, it depends on the conversation that you guys have because it's on the tipping point. It's on the tipping point. It just depends on like, do you go forward with it? You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate on the cakes, Sumir. I don't discriminate on. Like I've seen some women that don't have like cakes like that. That I'm like, oh, I still like them. You know what I mean? Like one of the girls I used to go crazy over did not have cakes, bro. Did not. And I was turning down bitches left and right to like stay with her, and she did not have no cakes. I just liked her. You know what I mean? We just vibed. I just liked her. So that was like men have a different level of loyalty in my mind. Like we could deal with you and you ain't got no cakes. But a women, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I sometimes I be thinking about my homeboy. He be dating this one girl who she definitely didn't got it. You know what I mean? But he be there, he be showing love too. I'm like, yeah, you got to. It's real. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we don't got to meet and you gotta love us anyway. We love that. We love that too. We appreciate you too. All of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't trip on that too much. But you know. We do sometimes as a whole, we appreciate y'all when y'all like us. Yeah, it was her personality. And yeah, it was definitely her personality. She had a great personality. Well, yeah, she had a great personality. And she was always there. That was my little baby. That my little baby. I ain't even going front. You know what I mean? But you know, when I be picking people up, like these are my people. So you really can kind of get away with anything once I like you. It just be like, all right. You know what I mean? You really had to really piss me off for me to be like, you know what? You're really doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? But then even after that, I get a little bit of moment. I don't like no dookie, but I don't want no super, super donkey going. I don't need that. I mean, maybe once or twice, but I'm not like trying. I don't know. That's just like how crazy. Like I don't want too crazy. I'm not like too crazy. It may be fun for the experience, but like, you know what I mean? It's like for y'all as a woman, you don't want nothing that's like horse size every day. You know what I mean? It might be fun for the experience, but you don't want that shit like in your rectum, in your rectum or in your cervix all the time. You feel me? So the same thing with me. It's like I don't want that shit like all the time, super crazy fat. You don't need that. I mean, it could be fat sometimes, you know. But anyway, I'm just getting off subject. Y'all gonna do a lot of talking, and depends on the conversation. That's what's gonna play for y'all, because y'all like right on the precipice of it happening. So y'all already have the opportunities. It's just that you guys aren't allowing it to happen. That's all. If you want sex, you can have it. You just don't, y'all just not letting it happen right now. You know what I mean? Or the person that you're dealing with, they don't like the partners that they're having. So like they're kind of like holding out for you. So if it's somebody who like it's somebody who maybe played themselves thinking it was for somebody else, they're holding out for you. You know what I mean? And then you guys have a talk. Sometimes with nice stories, it could be travel. So there could be travel that's involved. Usually with the high priestess, though, it's somebody you guys have an unspoken bond with, or that's what the type of relationship will be. They may want exclusivity, though. It may lead to exclusivity, or it may lead to like them just dealing with y'all because you may really be the most viable option. You know what I mean? The most viable pick. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely not getting this plant. This is my baby. I had this plant since like I started this channel. So like it's like 4 years. Definitely not. These my babies. That's my other one right here, my other little baby. Yeah. Allocation. Okay, so anyway, they may tell y'all they may wear glasses, or this may be like a day where you guys are like, so maybe like a sunny day. Maybe or maybe you wear glasses, but it'd be like where you wearing glasses, shades, or they're wearing glasses, shades, or they wear glasses. Some of you, but I get like hips or nice cakes. I'm telling y'all, y'all can have some of my cakes. I'm trying to let some go. You feel me? All right. So anyway, and I also get like this person comes from a city, or you guys are at each other's city, going to the city, traveling get like a city vibe too, because I'm noticing that cities in here is all cities. So maybe this person comes from a city, or you guys are in their city, or something like that. Some of y'all they're gonna share pictures with you, and it's gonna be in their close friends first, or you may be in somebody's close friends, or something like that. Because that's what I've seen with the high priestess. It's like you get exclusivity, or you get access in this person in a way where other people don't get access. So this may be somebody who's like unattainable to other people, unaccessible to other people, and you're getting access to them. Or this is somebody who like you're like you know what I mean? You're difficult, like other, you don't let everybody get access to you, and this is somebody who you're gonna allow them to because of the conversation that y'all have. It's an extensive conversation that puts your mind at ease. So you're like, oh, okay, I can trust this person. I can deal with this person. Okay, I think I can. All right, I'll go with it. It's like that. You know what I mean? So it could be a Sag, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. I got lighter skin person and then I got a darker skin person, but I got lean all the way around both ways. If they're not lean, I guess they wear their clothes like maybe baggy in a way, so it makes it look lean. You know what I'm saying? But or like they have like a stronger body, but they wear the clothes where it doesn't look like they're fat if they were fat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, could be a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Sag, Gemini. That was all the signs? That was. Oh wait, no, I didn't say Aries. Okay, but it was close though. It was almost. I didn't say Aries though. All right. Okay, so who we on now? Gemini, 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 Geminians. Okay, so Gemini. Let's see. You said you just had the ad pop up too? During the live too? Dang. Oh well, I guess that makes sense. I thought they would just put the ads at the bottom or something. You know what I mean? I didn't think they would like put the ad during the live. Like, who does that? Who does that? It's like a commercial. All right, so it says somebody who says you're the plug, nobody can do it like you. You deserve better than what I've given you so far. Let me make it up to you. So this may be makeup sex, y'all. Makeup sex. I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. I think this is makeup sex. Friends with benefits. So this may be the dynamic. This will be on their mind. The next time you guys are having sex, this will be what's on their mind. So you said, so glad I paid for premium so you don't see the ads. You feel me? How much is the premium though? How much is premium YouTube? I'm going backwards. Shrinking meek. Okay. So that's my keeps fantasizing about when they get to have you again. Most likely makeup sex for y'all. So we shall see. What will you be doing during this time when this happens? Four swords, abstaining, not going out of your way to make it happen. So really, y'all not really tripping on having sex. Y'all not. You know what I mean? So again, this would be somebody who's going to go out of their way to make this happen. So this could be a Libra, Taurus, no, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Sag, Pisces, Virgo. You guys could have had a breakup with this person, separation. Some of y'all distance is in the way. Family, friends, somebody. I don't know. But I get you guys just been chilling, focused. Maybe you guys are healing, taking time to yourselves, contemplating what happened between y'all. I get like not talking with them or not talking as often. Like some of y'all may be waiting on them to reply or waiting on them to call you or waiting on them to take action first. So that may be what's going on. Because you guys kind of get the vibe of like, I don't really care if I do or don't have sex. You know me, Gemini approved. We don't have to. Geminis aren't necessarily approved, but like I know that most Geminis don't really be having a lot of sex, surprisingly. Some do, but like for the most part, as a whole collective, they don't really have a lot of sex, which is kind of weird to me because like all the Gemini slander you hear about, it usually means that they be having sex like that. It's somebody who doesn't really know if they want a relationship though, or it's somebody you don't really know if you want a relationship with because you may not see it going anywhere because of the Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all may not share the same values or something like that. Six of Cups. It's somebody you guys are kind of familiar with though, because it's Six of Cups in reverse. So it's somebody you guys are kind of familiar with, whether it be somebody you guys already know, like had a separation from, because it says you deserve better than what I've given you. Let me make it up to you. You're the plug. Nobody else can do it like you. I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. So usually it means we're going to do this again. You know what I mean? But Three of Wands in reverse could just mean that there's like distance in the way, or like I said, some of y'all maybe this person picked other people because we do got the Two of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands. This could be somebody who goes from relationship to relationship, or just doesn't see the value of like the relationship of long term because we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse too. Six of Cups. Y'all, this may be like a baby mom, baby dad, y'all. Some of y'all, or ex-husband, ex-wife, or somebody you guys used to have a long-term relationship with or like invested with. They may be in an environment. They may be around y'all. Maybe they travel to you, maybe you travel to them, maybe there's like something like that. Like proximity is the reason for this. Proximity. I'm telling y'all. So they're gonna go out of their way to make it happen. So if there's like a blockage, then they're gonna travel to you. They're gonna come to you, and you're gonna come to them. Something along the lines of that. There's them going out of their way with this Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Somebody's gonna do more to make it happen. So like if you don't really trip on it, then they're gonna do more to like make up the remainder of like what you're not doing. You know what I mean? So maybe you're not coming to see them, then they're coming to see you. Maybe you're not calling or texting them, then they're texting you. You know what I mean? And somebody that you guys are waiting on, though, is what I will say. You guys maybe are waiting to see this, hear this person, or hear from this person, or waiting for this person to resume whatever y'all were doing. So there may be like a pattern that y'all have, and they're waiting on you guys to resume what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't an all exclusive island trip, I don't want to pay for it. I feel you there too, man. All right, so so if this is like even if this is a past person, if this is a past person, this may be the person that you guys are familiar with, and like after breakups, separations, you guys get back together. So like after another relationship, or this could be like a rebound for some of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? But like it's somebody who goes out of their way to make you comfortable, to like, hold the conversation between you. You may not like this person at first, especially with the Two of Cups reverse. You may not feel the same way about them at first, but like, they reach out, they stay consistent, or they may not feel the same way about you at first. I kind of get that vibe too. I need to cut my mustache because it's like on my lip and it's pissing me off. All right. Some of y'all, this is somebody who you guys used to do business with for the Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. you guys used to do business with, or you've had like an extensive time with this person. So this may be like a group function or a social function or at a social function. Some of y'all at a distance. So maybe you go to a club, a party, a bar mitzvah, a baby shower in another city, some of you. I kind of get you guys connecting with this person. You guys may not have the same feelings about the relationship. You may not see it going anywhere. So it could be a short-term fling, but this person just goes out of their way to make it happen. Like you're not pressed on it because the Four of Swords, like I'm abstaining. I'm not even worried about sex, but this person goes out of their way to make it happen. So you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? They do so much more. They go above, I'm not gonna say above and beyond, but they do more than what would be normal for a person to like have sex with you. You know what I mean? Or like from this person, especially if it's a past person, because it says you deserve better than what I've given you so far. Let me make it up to you. But if it's like a newer person, it's a person who feels like you deserve better than what they've been showing you, or you've been deserve better than what you've experienced prior to them. It's one of the two. Because with the Three of Wands here, there's somebody who really doesn't know what they want. They may not have a lot of experience. I don't know why, but they're about your age with the Knight of Pentacles. They're usually about your age. So if they don't have a lot of experience, y'all just don't have a lot of experience with each other's body. Or this is like somebody who's like not familiar with your environment, not familiar with like where you stay. Cause I almost feel like they want to know where you stay. But then others of y'all, somebody who stays in like an apartment building or stays in your building, or you guys stay in the same building or work at the same job, same location. This person stays a short distance from y'all. Three of Wands is usually a short distance. You within 3 hours reach usually. So it's within like 3 hours, like a 3 hour flight, 3 hour car ride, 3 hour walk. Who walks for 3 hours? I don't know. They also have a prominent last name. I don't know if that matters. Or a noticeable last name. They may come from a larger family too, like have a long lineage or some shit like that, where they have like this prominent position at work. Maybe they used to have it. Because for some of y'all used to work together, and others of y'all used to do business together. And then others of y'all used to have like a long-term relationship together. And then yeah, there's still like another section where it's like some of y'all are just in like a group setting, like an environment where there's lots of people. And like I said, at first you don't like this person, but you like how they go above and beyond to get you to like them. They are kind of vain, or this is like maybe somebody who does not like to hear no. So you may like the pushiness. You may like that they're like motivated for one reason, which may, or you may be in that same energy. You may be in the mood for like, I only want one thing from this person. So that may be what it is. You guys may not want the real relationship with this person. So y'all may just want this experience. So like maybe you just want them to go out of their way for it. Maybe you just want them to go out of their way for it. Maybe you just want them to put some effort in. Because this maybe it's somebody like some of y'all, it says you deserve better than what I've given you. Maybe this is somebody who didn't give you a lot. So you really want them to work for it this time. You need to do something this time. You need to put up for real, put up or shut up. You know what I mean? So you may want them to like put in some type of effort because this may be somebody who like is inconsistent, doesn't like share much of themselves. Maybe it takes them a while to reply back. Maybe they leave you on red for a while. Maybe you leave them on red for a while. Because if it's somebody you don't really like that, you may leave them on red for a while. That may be what it is too. I kind of get that vibe. You know what I mean? But because of like how much time we've spent, how much like trying they've done to try to connect with you, that you're like, come on, let me just give you a little bit. All right, you know what I mean? So like yeah, this one is like that. It's like you reconsider or they reconsider. Somebody is reconsidering is how this all happens. So all right, so it could be a Libra, Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. All right, could be y'all may go to like a little event together, maybe a little date, little restaurant or something. Y'all may go somewhere. Some of y'all may be upscale. Like this person may like go above and beyond to like convince you, like, yo, I'm really trying to like, you know what I mean? Like you like, yeah, okay. Well, take me here. You'd be like, okay, yeah, I got you. Or do this. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. You'd be like, yeah, you doing a lot. You trying to fuck, aren't you? Hell yeah. You thought I wanted to do that shit for you? Stop playing. Yeah. Damn. Damn. All right. So yeah, something like that. All right. Taurus. Yeah, that's my plant lights for my plants. Okay, so we almost done. Taurus. All right, what's gonna be on their mind during this time? What's up there, Lindsay Tran? Okay, so I keep up with your business through mutual friends. What's gonna be on their mind? They've been keeping up with your business. They've been keeping up with you and who you've been dealing with, and they've been keeping up with you through probably some of y'all through social media. How I'm toxic? What I do? What I did? It says my mom, my family keeps asking about you. So this is somebody who you guys probably know mutual friends. I run when it gets real, and you deserve better than what I've given you. So it may be a past person. Some of y'all, it may be a past person, but then if it's not a past person, it's just somebody who be keeping up with y'all business through mutual friends. So maybe they be asking around about y'all. You know what I mean? Because it says my mom and my family be asking about y'all, but sometimes that could be a ploy. People moms don't be fucking asking about you. You know what I mean? But my mom do. My mom do be asking about people. They ask all the time. She asks all the time. What's up with I like, man, they not around no more. Like, yeah, they not there no more. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Runner energy. So Hangman in reverse. It's somebody you guys were expecting to hear from. You're gonna be surprised that you do hear from them though. So it could be a Pisces. So it's somebody who you guys are viewing differently now. So you may be having a different perspective when this is all happening. You may have a changed perspective of this person when they come back around. So maybe they've done something where maybe they've sacrificed, maybe you sacrificed. Like this may be a connection where you did sacrifice. You released it, you let it go, gave it to the ethers. You know what I'm saying? You said, I don't know, nobody, mama. You feel me? My mom, yeah, but I mean, my mom don't know nobody. She don't know nobody either. But I guess she just be asking just to be, she a Gemini. She just asks just to ask. She just be being nosy for no reason. She don't genuinely care in my mind. She may care, but she just be asking, like, what's going on? Nothing's going on, mom. They can't get their act right. All right, so Pisces could be an Aries. All right, so this person may be waiting on y'all hand and foot in a way. It's somebody who wants to impress you. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Pisces, could be an Aries. Leaner body. Somebody, so you know what's may have happened for y'all? I don't know for all of you, but there's been some type of change to your body that day. Because this person is looking at you differently this time. That's what's going on. So maybe you've gotten stronger, maybe you got some muscle, maybe you've leaned up, maybe you've bulked up and gotten thicker, maybe your cakes is out, maybe you're showing your breast. The star is here. Your body is out in some way. It's your body. And then the hangman is here, like they're admiring your body. So they're admiring your physical presence, you know what I mean? Or they're admiring maybe your something that you had that's sparkly. So maybe it could be a watch, a ring, a necklace. That's usually a woman thing, but like maybe men care about you wearing a chain. Because bitch, I don't give a fuck about you wearing no gold chain or no ring. Who gives a fuck? Even if you got like the ice and all that shit, who gives a fuck? Who cares? To me, that's me because I'm a man. Maybe because I'm a man, because maybe other men think that shit's cool. They be like, yo, she got the iced out. You know what I'm saying? She got the iced out. What'd you call it? I don't give a fuck. But like, some women care about that. Like I heard women say like when you got the chain on, it's like a magnet or something, a woman magnet. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Noonie toxic. It's the healthy toxic. You said maybe you maybe your butt got bigger, your waist got smaller. Who said that? You said maybe your butt got bigger, your waist got smaller. Uh, okay, so anyway, yeah, so again, this may be somebody you guys kind of feel like it's impossible to have this connection with because the stars in the universe. You may not even feel like this is even going to happen. You may feel like this is too far out of reach or this experience is like over and done with. You know what I mean? So somebody's going to try to renew it again. We got 9 of Wands. So if somebody who's afraid to lose out with y'all, all right, or somebody who's afraid to approach you, because this could be so two things. One thing, this could be somebody who's intimidated by you because they're viewing you in a different light. Like it could be like, when they see you, they got the googly eyes, is what I will say. So like when they see you, they're like, damn. So like maybe they didn't expect to see you in this light because it's like something about you has like changed to them. Their perspective of you has changed, and it's your appearance. You know what I mean? So like maybe you're more attractive than they expected. Maybe you're more, I don't know, outgoing than what you were expecting. Maybe you, like I said, some of y'all you've like put them on hold, or you just like stop. Maybe some of y'all maybe put up a boundary because the 9 of Wands is here, so it means that it's supposed to hit a tipping point. But it could also mean that maybe you're not like pursuing this situation. Maybe you're not approaching them. Maybe they have to approach you or something like that. They may do something that's going to be unusual to them, or you may do something that's unusual to you. But I feel like this is somebody who's fiending for your body, though. Like, and I almost want to say like it's not a body thing, but it is a body thing. Because like even if you didn't have the most attractive body, they just like maybe how your body feels, or they just like your appearance, like you're like one of a kind to this person with the star. You're one of a kind. Six of Cups is like they've grown familiar with you. So it may be somebody that you guys are already with, or somebody who has gotten comfortable with you or has gotten used to seeing you, gotten used to your presence. And like when it's not there, they lose inspiration, they lose all hope. They feel like it's hopeless for y'all to get back together. They feel like they may never encounter you again. Like every encounter with you feels like this may be the last time. So like this is somebody who wants to go all out because they don't want it to be the last time. This is somebody who wants you to like remember them. So this may be a memorable moment for real with the star. It could be like a once in a blue light, once in a blue opportunity. And it's somebody who's viewing you totally different. You're about to get your rectification or your justice from this person. It's maybe somebody who's in a going through legal issues or having like a legal case going on or something. I like even this could be like even child support. This could be anything. This could be fucking traffic court. They could just be going through maybe legal issues or something like that. Or I don't know. They got something going on. Or maybe they're in the legal field for some of you. You said they gotten used to seeing you naked. That could be it. That could be exactly what it is. Gotten used to seeing you naked. Like, damn, I got used to. And then it's like I hadn't seen it in a while. I ain't seen them. I ain't seen your cakes. I ain't seen the body in a minute. And now I see it. Like, whoa, it's going to be somebody who's going to have like these eyes, like the eyes, like, oh my gosh, like on the Birds. Is that the name of the show? You said I lost 33 pounds, and I know you know I work the same job anymore. Oh yeah, you definitely look different. 33 pounds. You don't even look like the same person. When they run into you, they're like, "Oh snap, who is that? I haven't seen you in a minute." You said tight hugs and compliments. Yep, tight hugs and always compliments. Yeah, hell yeah. Because when they ain't seen you in a while, they're like, "Damn, look at you. You looking good. I ain't seen you like that." Because that's the key to everything. It's always being fuckable at all times. 365. This one guy said something because I'd be looking at fitness content for sometimes, and there was this one guy. He said something that like really stuck with me, and I've been holding on to it for the longest. But he said that like you are built like he didn't say about me, but he was just saying in general, like about people who don't take care of the body, that you look like you don't want nobody to love you. You know, you're built like you don't want nobody to love you. It's like because you haven't been taking care of yourself. That's the first signature. That's the first sign. I was like, damn, that's deep. After that, I went on a cleaning spree around my house randomly. I just started cleaning up everything. I started throwing shit away that I was like, oh, I might use this one day. Fuck that shit. Shield. Throwing it straight out, doing everything, get rid of everything. After that, I don't know why I started cleaning up, but like that vibe made me think about that. I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah. From the outside looking in, you got comfortable being alone. That's what it would be. You got comfortable being alone. That is not a meet and greet type of energy with you. And that's what he was saying. Like, you gotta stay fuckable. You got to. He wasn't saying that. I was saying that. But like that's essentially what he's saying. You gotta be really like people gotta be wanting to fuck you. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Y'all have become a lot more like attracted to this person. You know what I mean? Or this person has become a lot more attracted to you. So if it's not them seeing you in a different light, you're seeing this person in a different light. And somebody else because they've like sacrificed for you in some way. They showed up for you in a way that you never expected them to show up for you. Six of Cups could be there, like you guys created a bond, gotten closer with each other. The Nine of Wands could mean that you guys have passed the tipping point now. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you guys have really started investing in the relationship. So this may be somebody who you're now seeing as a more valuable partner because of what they've done for you, the increase in the quality of life that they brought to you. Like you have a pleasant experience about, well, this one doesn't have a pleasant experience because the Six of Cups in reverse, but you guys could be working on like fixing that, healing that. Because with the star here in the Six of Cups, they may be wanting to heal previous experiences that y'all had. And like I said, some of y'all glowed up. That's what it is. And so now like to heal that because maybe I treated you wrong or you know what I mean? Like because they're gonna be intimidated by y'all or like not know how to assert themselves around you. You know what I mean? Because of the way that you look. All right. So normally this would be somebody who's like handsy. They're very into their appearance now. So they're into their appearance and they're into yours. You know what I mean? They may touch themselves thinking about y'all or something like that. Somebody who's maybe into feet or into breasts or just really into bodies. They care a lot about bodies, a whole lot about bodies. They may like to, I don't know if you got a mirror in your room or a mirror somewhere where y'all having sex at, because they may like to look in the mirror at you guys, or you may like to look in the mirror at yourself during this time. One or two. Anyway, I got an older person, but they take really good care of their body. Or I got somebody who's a little bit younger or about a little bit older than you. Usually a little with the Queen of Pentacles, they could be a little bit older than you, but they don't gotta be. They don't gotta be older than you. They don't even gotta be younger than you. It could just be any, you know what I mean? But usually with Queen of Pentacles, they're a little bit older. With Queens, they're a little bit older than you, and then the Emperor is a lot bit older than y'all. So yeah, could be somebody's coming from another city though, or who's moved from another city. So think of them, I think of them sometimes like an implant, but like they don't have to be. It could be that they just maybe came from another city. You know what I mean? Like it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Somebody else may even be a celebrity, like a star, or somebody who's like a potential star, or up and coming star, like like a hot rapper, a hot singer, hot Instagram, Facebook, YouTube artist, or something like that. They may be like on the rise, and you just caught them. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody who's like you're gonna view them in a different light. You're like, oh shit, hey, you know what I mean? So it could be an influencer, any of that for y'all. So. Anyway, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, Cancer. Yeah, possibly Libra. You said they all over. I believe it. They do be all over. I can see it. I can see that. It was a lot going on there. I didn't want to because you got at least three people there and they idolize you. Okay, so here we go. You said my brother's a well-known Chicago rapper. What's his name? What's his name? And is he well known in Chicago? Because I heard Chicago, LA, or California, Chicago, Detroit, California, and I want to say Arizona or Texas. I heard that those in New York too. Well, I heard like not in New York, but like in those five areas I mentioned, I heard that those guys be, I mean, that those cities or those states, you could just go platinum in just those states because like they like support their artists. So yeah, that's dope. He said he used to massage my feet often. Oh, they got a little feet fetish. I like a little feet myself too, though. All right. So anyway, it says I don't want them. I want you. So it's somebody who's going to choose you over others. Ooh, you guys are like that. Ooh, ooh. It says I look at your social media through a fake account. So somebody who's been keeping tabs on your social media. This reminds me of something I was doing. Oh, I did that for Instagram. But it was like somebody catches look at your social media, so it's maybe somebody who's like leaving from another relationship. Y'all probably have friends with benefits with this connection. It may be more of a casual thing, but it don't have to be. It could be somebody you guys are already having a casual experience with, but it don't gotta be. Let me see. But it says somebody I don't want them, I want you. And they keep a tab on your social media through a fake account. Through a fake account, y'all. All right. Let me see. You said I'm a Cancer and my boyfriend is a Sagittarius. He acting like a bitch right now. Sometimes we gotta do that, Sometimes we gotta have our little period, like not a period, but a period. Some days we can act like a bitch sometimes. Sometimes, you know what I mean? We already in a relationship. That was already snipping us off right there. All right, so let me see. So what are you guys gonna be doing during this time? Y'all maybe y'all may be into like watching porn or watching videos or watching some of y'all's gonna say like love stories or watching like these rom-coms and shit like that, which y'all like, y'all maybe like in the romantic mirror, like the romantic move moment, like wanting romance, but not really taking action on romance. 'Cause I got the Eight of Wands in there. So, and with the Chariot in reverse. So this may be travel. Y'all may be traveling to make this happen, or somebody is traveling to come to y'all. That's the vibe I'm getting. So somebody's coming to y'all. Now with the High Priestess here in verse, this is somebody you guys are gonna get to know on a deeper level. This could be taboo. Some of y'all this may be same sex. Others of y'all, this may be just like taboo. Maybe they may be married. Maybe they may be, I don't know, white, black, young, old. I don't know. Usually with the High Priestess, this could be like a widower, a widow, a side guy, side girl. Um, they could be unconventionally attractive. So like this may not be like what you normally would go for, but like they're attractive. So like they're sexually attractive enough for you to like, want to get into it. Knight of Cups, they're really charming. That's King of Cups. This one's like the lover boy, lover girl. So this is like a very loving, nurturing, huggy, kissy person. They I get older vibe, but they don't gotta be. But I get older with the king of, you know what I mean? And then we got they could be older. I got like three people. So they could be a little older than y'all, and then others of y'all, they could just be I don't know, like very young looking. If they're older, they look really young. But if they're young, they look really good. They're like they have really nice skin, glowing skin, softer features. I get like a baby face, girl or guy or girl, baby face, softer face. but like a serious demeanor. So they may have like a RBF all the time, like at work or wherever, or like in public, they may be like resting bitch face or resting bro face, or you know what I mean? There's somebody who you'd want to impress though. You want to impress this person, this experience. You're gonna want to impress them. If this is a woman, she has really nice breasts. They may not shave, or they shave like in a strategic way, like maybe they have the landing strip, or you may shave this time. If you don't shave, you may shave. You may go out of your way. Some of y'all, you may go out of your way to shave. Like you may be ready. This may be that oral sex thing for y'all. Like I get some of y'all as being same sex. So it's maybe like, maybe you just eat this or whatever. Y'all eat each other out. I don't know what y'all may do. But if this is like, man and woman, then uh still maybe like an oral sex thing. Still kind of getting that vibe. It's maybe like in secret though. Like this is somebody who wants to please you, or this is somebody who you guys like pleasing. They got a nice voice with this Eight of Wands. Could be a southern accent or like a slow down drawl. Like the way that they talk seems intentional. Maybe they kind of talk kind of low with bass, or they talk kind of like slow. I don't know if that's like a bad thing, because I'd be thinking like, are you slow? But I don't mean like that. Maybe they're not like, are you slow? But like maybe slow, like in the tone. You know what I mean? Like this may be somebody who talks like they're not in a rush at all because they really feel like they already have it in the bag. So it's maybe somebody who already thinks that they got you. With the Four of Swords here, this could be somebody you guys want to break with. But if not, it's really just somebody who focuses a lot on their appearance at this time. So it's somebody you guys do find to be appealing. They just may not be your normal type. Like I wouldn't normally go for this. Like maybe you're not into light skin, white skin, Asian, Puerto Rican, black skin, dark skin. You know what I mean? Whatever. Maybe you're not into people with long hair, short hair, bald hair. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe you're not into any of these. You know what I mean? So it could be that, or it could be like maybe you're, because sometimes, let me tell you something, because there was this one girl, I was just thinking about the Virgo. There's this one girl, this is Virgo girl. She was tall as shit. Like tall, nigga, taller than me. I'm only like 5'7". She's like 5'10", 5'11". I was like, God damn. I don't care. I'm not tripping on that. I can still do what I need to do. But I was just thinking, like, damn, I never been with a girl that was that tall, like 5'10", 5'11". You damn near Duncan. Like, you know what I mean? We would have, that would be cool though, because then we would have like a basketball team. The kids would be like tall as shit. That'd be kind of cool. But outside of that, you know what I mean? That's what I was just thinking. So like this may be somebody who like think of it as like if it's a woman, maybe it's a tall woman. Maybe she's a really lean woman. Maybe she's a very thick woman. Maybe, or if it's a man, it's the same thing. Maybe they're short. Maybe they're thicker. Maybe they're slimmer. Maybe they're tall and lean, like slinky lean. Maybe they're dark than you're used to, or whatever the case may be. It's just like somebody who normally you probably wouldn't like, nah, it's not normally what I would wait for, but like they are attractive, they are appealing, unconventionally attractive too. They got like a schoolboy, schoolgirl look to them. You know what I mean? Like, damn, this person, like if they're older, they like, damn, you look young for your age. You look like you really took care of yourself. Um, and again, I got like a heavier set body, but I also got a leaner body. So I don't know. Like if you know this person from the past, or if you know this person or familiar with this person, they look like they did as kids. You know what I'm saying? They look like they did as kids is the vibes I was getting. So hell yeah. I think y'all may tape this or record this, or this is somebody who had like maybe cameras or something like that. Maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys watch porn or something, or watch a movie together or something. Like there's travel. Maybe you guys go to the movies or something. You guys go somewhere together. I think maybe it's like a Netflix and chill. Because you guys gonna have a friends with benefits. It's one of those what's understood doesn't need to be said type of relationships is what you guys will be having. But it's somebody who cares about you guys genuinely with the King of Cups. They care about you. It's somebody who already cared about y'all when they first met y'all. So it's somebody who already had feelings for y'all, or already felt like, like there was something underlining, even if we never talked about it. I feel like there's something more between us. So you guys may talk about that. That may be what makes this happen between y'all. Like y'all could have had miscommunications or difficulty really communicating, talking to each other, telling each other what's really on your heart, getting to like the deeper roots of issues in the relationship, and then it may just kind of come out unexpectedly. So y'all will have a conversation you don't expect to have, or this person will travel to you when you don't expect to, or there'll be an unplanned trip to go to each other, or to them to come to you, or something like that. Because the Emperor can be also like going to a different city too, or arriving in a new city, or you guys are taking a new path when it comes to relationships. So you could be charting a new path when it comes to relationships. Like maybe you guys are finally not dating your type, or not dating what you normally would go for. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know what it may be for y'all, but whatever that type is that you normally go for that doesn't lead you down the path that you want to get to, you guys are taking a different path. And that's where you guys are going to have sex at. You guys will have like a I was gonna say a little rendezvous, but it's maybe somebody who travels to you guys often, unexpected planned travels, trips. You guys go together. They call you, message you, you text them, call them. You don't even expect it. You probably weren't even planning it. You're like, I don't even like. You may not even seen it like that, and then next thing you know, you're gonna see it. What's up there, Nita B? Nita, I just seen them TikToks. I didn't see them, but I seen them. I just seen what they were saying. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be somebody who wants to impress you, or somebody you guys are gonna want to impress. All right, they may have a nice vehicle, maybe a truck, or like somebody else an older model vehicle. But then others of y'all could be like a newer model vehicle. You know what I mean? I don't know. For some reason, I want to say that truck or this car may be having issues all the time. So their vehicle may have issues, or they may have issues with vehicle, or there could be issues with like traveling or some shit like that, or I don't know. Anyway, it could be a Cancer, Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Aries. Maybe if they're in a city, sometimes in a city they don't need cars. Maybe that's what it is. Because like if they're in like Philly, I know if they'd be like Philly, New York, mostly public transportation get everybody where they need to be at. But like sometimes it could be like I don't know. But anyway, it could be an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Gemini. That's all the signs. It's gonna be all the signs. Yeah, well, except for Leo. So it's all the signs but Leo. That's it. All the signs but Leo for y'all. All right. I do get lighter skin complexion, y'all, but then also the high priestess sometimes can be a darker, usually they're a lighter, paler skin person. Usually paler, but the earth signs are usually a darker sign, darker skin person with browner hair or reddish hair. So it could be that. All right. So they may be like a brown skin person, tanner skin person, olive skin maybe, or something. All right. So anyway, thank y'all so much for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here so much, so much. That was a good one. I know I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say I know tomorrow I'll be here, but I don't really know. I do got a different topic though that I was gonna do for tomorrow. So it's one that y'all had never seen me do, and it's one that you've never seen other people do. And it's one that's actually very intriguing to me because I've been doing them for like other people for personal readings, and I was like, yo, this is kind of like exciting. But the reason I've been kind of dragging my feet for it when it comes to all signs is because it's 12 signs. Like how many different ways would you say? Like I'm quite sure that maybe the message is a repeat, but I don't know that for certain. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it and we'll just see. We ended with 240. Damn, 240. Thank y'all so much for the support. I appreciate y'all because I never did 240 in one live, not before I finished. All right, so thank y'all. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Thank y'all. I'm fitting to walk my dogs and maybe eat one more little snack. One more. Ain't gonna hurt. All right, y'all. I'm gone.